Hello children and welcome back to Old Man Gaming. In this episode we will avenge Percy Jackson's mother, we're going to go get some cold cuts, fight the Legion of Doom, we will be hitting the herb for the first time, and we're going to show a bunch of souls that they may be forgotten, but they're not gone. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode. Hello and welcome to the episode. If you recall from last time, we were stuck on Slayer because we got a bunch of Minotaurs and we weren't in that decade yet. Well, guess what? Now we're in that decade, so it is time to put the hurt on these guys. I don't remember how many I got. We'll find out once I kill one. But I'm going to go ahead and take care of these guys and then go get another task and just see what we can get next. So I'll let you know if anything interesting drops. These guys do have some stuff that I want and I need. These are a great monster, so check back in a second. And here we go. Casey number 1. 15 pure essence. So this is one of the best things about Minotaurs, which no one else has ever said in the history of RuneScape. One of the really cool things about these guys, sorry I killed a rat by accident. I guess this is multi. One of the great things about these guys, oh hey, welcome to your task, question mark. Anyway, one of the great things about these guys, whoa, Jesus, there's a lot going on here. It's not Arnav, it's not, I guess. It's not this guy. It's not Arnav. One of the great things about these guys is that they drop beginner clues, which I can now do, which I'm super excited about. And they have this pure essence, and this is the start of rune crafting for me. So I am very excited to be able to go ahead and do that. So yeah. Anyway, let's keep banging away. I'll find some other place where the worst monsters in the game aren't camped. And we'll keep going. Thanks for the gold ring, buddy. Whoa, lots of weird stuff going on. Okay, so I just got Slayer 5, which I had actually forgotten. I got 17 more. I can kill Crawling Hands. Can't get there yet. It's quest locked. But I also got, if this guy would get off of it, I also got a Bronze Full Helm. That's the only bummer about these guys. I was looking at their drop rate. The only bummer about these guys is if I just could have done them last decade, I definitely could have used that thing. But now I have something better, so I don't need it anymore. So, yeah. Anyway, more essence, so that's great. Okay, I need to check the drop table a little closer. There is noted tin ore, so that's nice of them. Wish it was more than one, but at least it's noted. So, pretty cool. Got another bronze full helm already. So, yeah, I'm really enjoying these guys. I know I've only killed a few, but I did look at their drop table. I put them first for a reason. Oh, there's the right skull half, so that's part of the scepter for the stronghold that you can use to teleport here. I think you can grind those up and use it to charge it over time with more charges as well. So I did look at these guys. I mean, they're pretty cool. They got lots of stuff that is useful. So excited to be killing these guys. Although I only have 12 left, so we'll see. And there's a copper ore, so that is one bronze bar between those two. So again, good monster, lots of neat stuff, lots of good beginner stuff. 65 coins, that's more than I think I've gotten from one kill ever from a monster yet. So yeah, it feels good. I recognize the first decade was very slow in a lot of regards. I spent a lot of time talking. I'm hoping that there will be more going on as we move up, more stuff to unlock. I mean, there's a lot of options right now. There's another copper ore. There's a lot of options right now. I got to figure out how I want to play it with quests. And if I get a beginner clue scroll, I am going to find out if it's doable. So, yeah, I think hopefully the series starts to take off a little bit more from here. Yeah, and then we can start working on some of the stuff that we've been looking forward to. Cool. See you soon. Okay, running through these doors with no keyboard is going to suck. Oh, boy. Okay, somehow I thought if I was trying to get out, it would just let me out. It's obviously not. That's not the way it works. And yes, I guess I will set up authentication or whatever the hell confusing stuff this is. I heard you can just like spam through this and eventually it'll let me go. It'll just keep shaking and then I never get through. Or not. Oh, God. Anyway, I found out the most annoying part of this task. See you in a few. Alright, I'm going to sell a couple of Arnav's gifts to me here. And then, as you can tell, we're going to take a little skilling break. Ooh, 320, that's good. Take a little skilling break. I want to get smithing up, and then I think I'm going to lamp. I think I'm going to lamp it from there. So we will, I think that's the way to go. Maybe not. Maybe not. Fletching is a pain. I want to get fletching to 9. I don't think I'm going to have enough resources to do it, but I also don't think I'm going to have resources anytime in this decade. Alright, let me have a think. Alright, here we go. Did you know that smelting bronze bars is only 6.5 XP? Wow, that's really low. And... Alright, smithing level is now 2. That was really, really cute, fancy music. Bronze maces, sweet. Okay, here we are at Varrock. I ended up with 27 bronze bars, so I'm going to start using them here. Oh, that guy's got the fancy hammer. Oh, I want a fancy hammer. I'm going to start using the bronze bars here and get smithing as high as I can. And one more dagger. Alright. Cool, so fancy. Med helms and crossbow bolts. I am definitely going to make bolts at this point. There's no reason to make anything else, I don't think, with bronze. So I'm going to make all bolts until I can get up a couple more levels. So it's not going to be any faster, unfortunately, but don't do it. He's going to make you do things. Won't be any faster, but at least I'll be able to use these bronze bolts if I can get fletching high enough to start making them. Which, again, is going to be a little bit of a challenge. So let's see, we got 2 more here, I think. Nope, we got 3 more. So 1 more, and there we go. Cool. Wow, I love that music. Dart tips. Those are interesting, too. I was looking at Tourist Trap, and it doesn't take that much work to do it. And that is great. By the way, those are both great fletching XP. So, alright. I'm not going to make dart tips yet. I'm going to keep going with bolts. Alright, here we go. I actually only need 1 this time. Ha, I love it. There only needs to be like 1 smithing sound. Oh, bronze sims. That's cool. Because... Okay, wait. I want to save 1. Hey, 200 total. Alright, let's go back to the bank real quick. Okay, I think I have this worked out correctly. So... Let's go ahead and make 1. Now we make 1 more. I think this is right. Okay, here we go. Now, we are finally going to free up some inventory space here. Music got all epic, too. Okay, let's see. Where is my smithing? Alright, here we go. There's my first lamp used. Yep. And now 1 more. Okay, 1 more here. Where's my lamp? Okay, 1 more. And that is smithing level 6. You can now make bronze crossbow limbs. And I just happen to have 1 more here. And I would like to make some limbs. Perfect. Okay, cool. I have the sinew. I have the limbs. My problem, as I've stated before, is going to be logs. So, yeah, that's going to be a problem. But we will... Let's put that in there. Okay, cool. So we're kind of set up for the future here. My problem is going to be is going to be the stock. Sorry, not the limbs. I need logs. Logs are sort of binary. I have a solution for logs in this decade, which we're going to have to discuss and make a call on whether or not I am allowed to do it or not. I also have a solution for logs in the next decade, which is a little tougher. It's a little more grindy, but pretty cool, actually. It's kind of a neat little kind of different way to do things. It requires ashes, which is strange, but also a giant hint. So yeah, anyway, I'm glad I have 2 more inventory spots. You may yell at me at some point for using those on smithing, because I will probably need them on fletching. I got to get to level 9 fletching to be able to turn logs into a crossbow stock. But I also have a sneaky way to get a crossbow in this decade. So let's finish off our task and keep moving. And there's Slayer level 6. By the way, it got lost in the shuffle. Hey, cooked meat. I love cooked meat. Got lost in the shuffle of some editing I had to do at the end of the last decade, but I can now hit max hit of 8s, which is great. And I think it's the strength plus the additional melee strength. It's my strength plus additional melee strength from this mace. So, yep, 2 more Minotaurs and we'll go get a new task. Wow. Speaking of fancy music, just for doing 1 task. All right, I'll be right back. Let's zoom forward to Turiel. All right, we're back here with a complicated relationship with my friend Turiel. And birds. Birds are easy. Let's go bang some birds out real quick. Let's go do some bird. Let's go kill some birds. That sounds better. Uh-huh. Remember me? Right in the back. Take that, puds. You get to live today, Pink Pants. Look at him following me. He's scary. You're scary. Okay, time to kill some birdies. By the way, you may be a little confused as to why I didn't just switch to attack XP previously. Frankly, so am I. So it is time to get some levels. Let's get some Slayer. Let's get some attack. Let's get some defense, and then we can move back to strength. Oh my God! I just realized there are 2 different level seagulls. Ooh, there's 11 attack. Right on. There are level 3 seagulls and there's level 2 seagulls. The level 3s give you 10 XP towards Slayer, and the level 2s only give 6. The whole time I was here killing 256 of these, I had no idea that was true. Oh boy, the stuff you learn. Hey, 11 attack. Getting better, getting stronger. Alright, here we go. Let's take the seagull out. 12 attack. And... whoa! Fancy! Level 7 Slayer. You can now kill cave bugs. This is, believe it or not, actually really important. I will show you why as soon as we kill 6 more birds. Alright, last birdie on the task. 1 more, let's go. Oh, he's gonna run away from me. Why you gotta make things so hard, pal? Oh! Oh, I killed his friend. Sorry. I guess you get to live. 1 more task until we get points. Alright, so, let's get naked. And I'm going to show you guys something kind of neat. Let's run so it's not so painful to watch. Okay, so let's go cruise over to Entrana. This is something I was looking at. Those cave bugs are really cool because they have Eyes of Newt. There are other ways to get Eyes of Newt in this decade. However, they have Eyes of Newt. So I was reading about something. The only way you can kill cave bugs, though, is you have to be able to go down into the swamp. And this is what I wanted you all to see. So you got to be able to go down into the dungeon, the swamp, and there's that rip-off artist who tries to scam you for 1,000 gold to just buy a candle. So I was reading about it. You can come over here and try to steal the candles on Entrana. If you have level 20 thieving. I guess not. Alright, anyway, I can get my thieving up to 20 in this decade, and then I will still have enough XP before I get to 21 to be able to come over here and steal some candles. But I thought this was really, really, really cool. I had never, ever, ever heard of this. And I don't know a lot of people that do know about it. Maybe a lot of people do know, and I'm just foolish, but yeah, so that is really cool. So if I want to get going with attack pots in this decade, what I can do is, because a light source, believe it or not, is really hard to find. If I wanted to buy one from Catherby, then I would have to have 1,000,000 gold so that I could turn it into 1,000 gold and then buy one. Or I could, I'd have to pay 1,000,000 gold to buy one from that jerk who wants to sell it to you for so much. But what you could do is I could get my thieving to 20, and then I could come over here and steal a candle from right there. If you blow it, you get hurt, and then Saradomin, I think, yells at you. It's like, don't take my candles or whatever, kind of like Zammy with the wine. But yeah, so I could cruise over there, and I could go get a candle, and then I could... I can go down into the cave and kill cave bugs, because they're level 7 Slayer, as you just saw. And they're in the past decade, so I can clean them up and do 256 of those, and I can get myself Eyes of Newt, which is really, really, really cool. Just another kind of neat thing that I had to find out as I tried to figure out how I was going to play the game mode. So yeah, thought you might enjoy that, or maybe not at all. But anyway, if you ever need a candle, you can get one right there. Oh, I also missed it. I got a easy task done in Falador for going to Entrana. Okay, let's see what my guys got for us now. Monkeys. I hate monkeys. Ugh. All right, we're gonna take a little pause on Slayer for a second. I'm gonna clean up some. I'm gonna clean up some Minotaurs. See how it's going, and then maybe if I need a break, I'll hit some monkeys. Monkeys are not my favorite. You know what I could do? I was just thinking about this. You know what I could do? I could actually just mage the monkeys at the Artie Zoo. I could do that. I'm still saving my runes for something, and I just don't even know what it is because, you know, I don't think there's anything that's like brutally, you know, hard here where you got to safe spot them. The hardest thing I think in this decade is going to be wizards again because I don't have any magic defense and they tend to hit decently hard. So what I could do is I could just zap the monkeys through the bars, which would be cool. The biggest pain about monkeys is like chasing them down in Karamja and stuff. So, all right, well, maybe we'll try that. Again, I'm going to go kill some more Minotaurs. I would like to get them done, and I want to get that essence, and then maybe we'll hit a couple quests. Cool. Okay, there's 13 attack. These are coming by faster than I can catch sometimes. I keep forgetting that I'm redoing attack at this point. I've been doing strength for so long. I haven't been thinking about it, so cool. That's 13 attack. Here we go. There is level 14 attack. Cool. Alright, there's another right skull half, which is nice. Come down here. Should turn on run, but there we go. 15 attack. Oh, hey, cool. Iron arrows. I don't think I have any iron arrows yet. Cool, 15 attack. Alright, haven't thought this one all the way through yet, but I think I'm going to bury these bones. It'll take a while to get all the way to... Well, it won't take that long. I think I'm okay to just bury these. I'm going to keep the trips extended by burying these bones. I have over 4,000 so far, which is 120,000 XP at the altar, so... I'm going to bury these... since I can go above 10 now, and then I will go ahead and keep these trips going a little bit faster. Let me guess. Yeah, I'm short by 1. Cool. Alright, here we go. There's 11 prayer. Oh, so fancy. And another level coming in. Let's go. Bam, 16 attack. My wife just came up to yell at me because I might have blown up my 5th pair of AirPods because I put them through the wash. God, ADD is expensive. And there is level 17 attack. More iron arrows. Okay, 3 HP, but I want that level. Let's go! Oh, God. Level 18 attack, 1 HP, I'm gonna die! Oh, I missed! Oh, I missed! No! Yes! The old man wins! Sweet! Alright, level 18 attack. Let's go get healed. Alright, let's go do this. Where are all my bones? Oh yeah, they're in front. Bat bones or regular? Let's just take regular bones. Alright, let's see what I save here on death. On death, I hope I save my lamps. Oops, not how much they're worth. Okay, yeah, I get to keep my lamps. Alright, let's do this. I keep talking big about using these bones on the altar, so let's go do a little mission to the Chaos Temple and to see if we can pump up my prayer here. I don't think I'll get 20 off this set of bones, but, you know, we'll just see what happens. I will catch you when I either get killed by a PKer or I get there. One or the other. Out of run energy, but we're almost there. I wonder if there's going to be anybody here. Oh, man. Shouldn't it be, like, right here? There it is. Alright, and the answer is nobody there. For now. I don't know how to do that thing where you, like, take each bone and you use it. I think it's, I guess it's, like, hidden. I wonder if you do hidden, then... If you do hidden, does it that how people do the thing? Nope. That buries both. No. I don't know how people do that thing where they just light it up so fast and then they use them all really, really quick. They seriously don't. I don't know how people do that. Anyway, let's take a look. Let's watch the levels coming in here. That's only 16. I thought it was twice as much as that. Oh, because there's twice. There, you get 2 per. And there's 12 prayer. And here comes 13 prayer. God, turn that noise off. Why does that keep happening? Superhuman strength. Cool. Go to new prayer. Oh, and yeah, right. There's 14 prayer. Oh, fancy. Cool. I'm gonna kill myself and head back to Minotaurs. And that's what happens when you kick the Chaos Fanatic in the junk. Okay, here's the first beginner clue scroll that I am allowed to do on the account. And it says... Reldo. What the hell is Reldo, dude? Gross. Reldo's gross. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do this. You may notice in the top left corner up here, there's a little note that says require spade. You're not going to believe this, but spades are actually a pain in the ass to get. There's a very, very sneaky way to get one in the next decade. But in general, I'm going to need 1,000,000 GP before I can buy one, and I'm not allowed to pick one up. And there are not a lot of monster droppers, so I think the right thing to do is to drop this, because you can get beginner clues that do not require a spade, and then try to get one where I'm not going to need that. Interesting. I hadn't actually thought that one through. I did know about the spade issue. I just didn't think about it with clues. So let's keep going. I was watching that clip over at the Wilderness Temple. I think it's menu entry swapper. I did not look it up, I swear. I just was watching myself be stupid on a clip, and then... Oh, cool. 19 attack. I hate this. Like, there's new information available. That's such BS. He's like, now you're 19, you can do other things. But yeah, menu entry swapper, I think, is the thing in RuneLite that allows you to do that. So, anywho, maybe I'll do that at some point, if it matters. Ooh, easy clue scroll. I can't do that. I just got 20 attack. I have to change back to... I have to change to defense now, so that's it. Attack is now maxed for the decade. Man, that was quick. I was really enjoying getting levels really fast. I said it in the earlier episode, last decade, but there is a chunk-locked guy who has to rely on clues to progress his account and open up chunks. And so he comes here because you get easies, you get beginners. This is a good clue scroll dropper. I cannot do easies for a little while here, but yeah, we're still waiting for the next beginner. And that's it. Attack is now maxed for the decade. I can use Mithril now, I believe, which is a little hard to come by. We'll talk about that later. Cool. Nice. There's another sapphire from a drop. I love that. That makes me happy. Just got to get going on crafting, which will happen very soon. There is level 11 defense. Awesome. By the way, I just got 80 gold from a single Minotaur. That is so cool. I don't know what to do with myself with all these gold drops. Like, seriously. It's weird, man. I made it out of the first, like, decade. All the monsters 0 through 10, you know, that fit these game rules. I made 11,000 gold. Total. I probably got over 1,000 from these guys alone, or 2 grand by now, so... yeah, it's fun to be able to do that. Oh, I gotta go get healed again. Yeah, it's fun to be able to do that. By the way, Minotaurs are real fast. This is going very well, so happy to be killing these guys. We'll check back in with some more progress soon. I got another defense level coming up at some point. Alright, let's pick a victim for greatness here. There we go. It's 12 defense. Time for another victim. 13 defense. Okay, I am realizing that I do not want to take any more bones to the temple right now, because there's at least one other monster I can think of. There's an easy clue scroll that I can't do. There's at least one other monster I can think of in this decade where I'm going to want to be able to bury their bones, because I'm not going to want to have to bank again. Here's a hint. They're actually right next door. And there's 14 defense. Alright, here we go. 15 defense. Whoa, there's an ensouled Minotaur head. I didn't actually know that was a thing. Huh, that's the little logo that it showed when you were doing Slayer. Okay, cool. I'll bank that for later, I guess. There is 16 defense, and I am crossing 128 Minotaurs, which is great. This is such a chill task. It's really lucky I got that black mace. I will tell you, I'd probably be rolling something bronze, maybe iron, you know, for a while if I hadn't gotten that thing. You know, we'll see how the upgrades drop out in this decade. But I am very, very happy I got the mace and the helmet. Because you can see, like, bronze helmet would have been fine, just not helping me anywhere near as much as it is with this black helmet. So, yeah. Anyway, we're flying through this. Let's keep going. Here we go again. Boom. 17 defense. Fancy. Another skull half. Look at that inventory, huh? You got bronze spears for days. And this bone will give us 15 prayer. 225 total. Now the levels are cranking. Well, I filled up my entire inventory and I still have 15 HP left. That is a really good feeling. I don't think that has anything to do with the defense level. Maybe a little bit, but not much. Yeah, that's got it, guys. I don't think it has that much to do with the defense. I think I got lucky with RNG, but that's pretty cool. I had to leave because I was full up. That's pretty good feeling. Man, it's nice to when I leave the room. What if nobody else is even like in your house? It's so paranoid. You know, it's nice to get levels again after just being able to do strength and HP for a while. It's nice to get levels again, and it's nice to see my guy getting tougher. I think I talked about this at the end of the last decade, but you know, I don't think there's that much difference between 0 to 10 and 11 to 20. And so having better stats and maybe getting some upgrades here, I think is going to make this really enjoyable. So, yeah. Good stuff. I will see you when we get back to the Minotaur. There is level 18 defense, so 2 more to go. Oh, hi! Did you notice I was running low on lamps? Why, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Awesome. And here we go. Bam. That was a good hit. Cool. 19 defense. Oh, no! Listen to that music. That is so cool! You can now wear mithril armor! Well, I could fight cheesing soldiers for their armor. I wonder if their armor's any good. Whoa, that's worth looking at. I wonder if their armor's any good. It's better than what I'm wearing. Huh, that's a trip. I didn't even think about that. They're probably higher level than I can do. But that's it for defense. Defense is now maxed, which is so sad. That was so fun. Getting levels again. It's over already. But I will be able to get mage and range in this decade up a bunch, so that's really good. But man, that was really fun. So yeah, let's see what these new and improved stats can do for us. It already feels better on Minotaurs, so hopefully it'll help carry us through this decade. I feel really good about it. Again, I think the trick's going to be getting any mithril items. Which isn't easy. That's why this black mace and the black med helm were so important, and I got so lucky to get them. Although I wasn't technically lucky, but it was lucky that I did not get them. So that made no sense, but I don't care. I'm an old man, and I make no sense sometimes. Like when I put my AirPods through the washing machine. But yeah, so okay, well, let's keep banging away. I think let's see how many I got left. I got 80 something to go. That screwed up the video. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I got 80 something to go, and then I'll let you know if anything else good happens. Okay, full inventory with 26 HP left. Yeah, feels like this is going pretty well now. The extra defense is definitely helping out. By the way, if anyone's wondering, unicorns are in fact level 15. I will have to kill some of them at some point. These two take too long to spawn. I'll probably kill the black ones, you know, later in the decade, or in a future decade. But I will need to kill them at some point because I need their herb lore supplies. Plus, my mom would get mad at me if I killed unicorns. And no, I'm not kidding. Huh, there's a bronze dagger. That's weird. One of those, I think one of those dropped earlier, and I thought it was a spawn that was here. Whoops. Anyway, those look decently rare, I guess. Thankfully so. I mean, the bronze dagger doesn't do much, but yeah, I guess I've gotten 2 of those now. Cool, keep banging away. Whoa, cool. That is my first ruby. Neat. I can't believe the sapphire only sells for 10, so I can't imagine the ruby sells for like a ton, but I can also use that because it's drop. But yeah, that is pretty cool. It's good to have a ruby. I think the most important thing for a ruby... Oh, I can make a strength Ami. Oh, someday I can make a strength Ami in, like, you know, whatever, 3 decades or something. So yeah, I could always make a strength Ami. That actually would be the best use of a single ruby. So cool. All right. Well, we'll keep fighting. I think we got like 30 more of these. These are just so mellow. They're so chill. These things are awesome to kill. Okay, there's the next beginner clue scroll and Charlie Tramp. Okay, let me get that essence. Cool. All right, I needed to heal anyway, so we will take a pause here and go see what Charlie wants. All right, moment of truth. Charlie says, can you help me? What can I do for you? A raw herring. I can do that, but to do that, I have to mess up the whole... I gotta mess up the whole order of what I'm trying to do here. I think I can do a raw herring. Let's see here. So, fishing herring is... I don't even know what it is. Is it a rod? Herring is 10. Okay, so I got fishing bait. I don't have a fishing rod. I think I can get a fishing rod, but I'm not totally sure on that one. So let's go do a little research, and then if I can't get it, I'm gonna have to drop this sucker. I will let you know. Well, on that clue, I think what I'm going to do, by the way, sorry for skipping around, I lost a couple clips, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep that clue, and I'm going to try to figure out fishing rod. We'll have a discussion about it either next episode or the episode after. There is a way to get one. I think it's a little bit of stretching the rule, so we'll try to figure that out. Cool. And that is it for Minotaurs. So Minotaurs were great. I lost the clip of the last one. Sorry, lost the clip of the last one getting killed here. But Minotaurs are great, super easy, super fast. And I love the drops. I really kind of want them to be, I wanted them to be 1 through 10 monsters. Would have been good for Slayer, and then, you know, these bronze full helms would have been awesome to wear. I think I got almost 30 of them. So that's a lot of bronze full helms. But yeah, great monster. I love that. Let's total it up and let's see what we got from them. Okay, cool. That is it for Minotaurs. So we killed 256 Minotaurs. Did that on purpose. I can always get a Slayer task to get some more because I really love these guys. The one you're looking at right there is kind of wimpy, so let's get him replaced with a real Minotaur. This is the Minotaur Asterius, I think. I can't remember what his name is. From Danmachi is the name of the anime. In the US, it's called Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon, which is kind of a stupid name, but whatever. Great series, definitely worth watching. Really cool. It gets kind of dark at the end, but then, you know, everybody triumphs. Not to give it away. But that's definitely worth a watch. I highly recommend it. So Minotaurs drop 240 pure essence, which is great. That's the start of rune crafting for us. I got to decide which ones I'm going to make. Probably air, because I'm going to need multiple air runes as I go up in terms of Earth Strike and Fire Strike both take multiple air runes. So I'll probably do a bunch of air runes and see what level I can get to anyway. See if I have an option to do any other ones. I got 228 iron arrows, so that's awesome. That's a big upgrade. So I have a bunch of bronze and a bunch of iron, although I got to get a bow somehow. And then you saw us move smithing up. We got 20 copper ore and 13 tin ore. And so those are really helpful for the start of smithing. In terms of experience and levels, there was a lot going on. I got attack maxed at 20. I got defense maxed at 20. Buried a bunch of bones. Took some to the Chaos Temple. Got to 16 prayer. Slayer went from 4 to 7, which means I can kill cave bugs and get an Eye of Newt or a couple Eyes of Newt. And then smithing we took to 6, and we were able to make some crossbow limbs out of bronze. So just need enough logs to get to 9 fletching, and then we can do a couple interesting things at 9 fletching. Bank value is up to 1.5 million, which is awesome, and I got 3,000 gold, almost 3,000 gold from that task, or that group of monsters. So that was crazy. Increased my bank value by about 30% in a single monster. So love this, really fast, great group of monsters to kill. Let's see what we're gonna do next. Okay, I have decided before we go to the next monster, we are going to take a little skilling break. So, as you recall, we got to 10 agility previously, which gave us access to Draenor, so I'm going to go fall. I think you can fall in this course. If you can, I'll do it. I'm going to go fall a couple times, maybe get some levels. I'll update you as we go along. And here we go. Let's see if this is worth any XP. Ooh, neat music. So fancy. My lap count is 1, and that's an easy task done. Cool. Oh no, everything is red. I probably can't do this anymore. Red's a bad color. That means something bad is happening. Hey look, it's a mark of grace. 11 grand? What the hell? Yeesh. By the way, I can't use that to buy like amylase and stuff. I'm not even sure how I'm supposed to make stamina pots in this count. Maybe we'll have a discussion about that at some point, but I think the original intention of these things was just to get graceful. So I don't know. Maybe I'll stack a bunch of them up, and then so we can have a conversation about whether or not I should be allowed to use those for stamina pots. Yeah, it's gonna be a ways away. And here we go. Just in case this is 8 XP. Fancy music. I can use stepping stones in Karamja Dungeon. Wow, that's a really, really low requirement. I don't think you should be farting around in there at level 12, but whatever. And here comes the next one. There is level 13. Oh my god, I can finally jump the fence. Oh, I'm a real man. Alright, let's jump down these boxes. This has got to be worth a lot of XP. Boom! 14 agility. There's 15 agility. Monkey bars under Edgeville. Oh, cool. That gets to Earth Warriors. And then Corsair Dungeon Shortcut, I think. I didn't catch everything that said, so that's 15 agility. And yes, I missed it. By the way, in case you're wondering, you absolutely can fall at Draenor. And here we go. Let's do this. 16 agility. Yanil agility shortcut. I think that's the one. Is that the? I think that's the one where you go under the tunnel by the hops patch. That's actually very useful. So cool. Here we go again. It's gonna happen. "17 agility. Karen Catacombs agility shortcut." Is that the squeezy one that goes to the Ankus from the Cyclopses? Who knows? You probably know, because you're smarter at this game than I am. 17 agility. Cool, and here comes... I bet you know what it is. As soon as we get across the rope, here we go. There is 18 agility. No shortcuts. And one more set of jump down boxes here will get us... level 19 agility, so no shortcuts. Bummer. So I have no idea how that just happened. I just unlocked a music track. Why? I've just been over the exact same course 23 times, and now I unlock a music track. That's weird. I'm gonna look that up and figure out what's going on there. And here we go. One more. Yes, 20. I can use Al-Kharid. Medium level agility arena obstacles. I didn't even know that. And then I can get by the coal truck logs. Cool. Alright, well, there's 20 agility. Let's move on to the next monster. Well, if I fail this 4 more times, I'm going to get a level. Failing to get in here. Pretty much ruined what we're going to be killing, but I thought this was amazing. 3 XP left to go. Oh, I got in. There we go. Level 11 thieving. Cool. See you in a second. Okay, cool. We are obviously here. This is the Ham Hideout, right by Lumbridge. You've all been here and done all the quests, everything else. There are a bunch of level 12 Ham Guards here. So there's one, there's one. It's been hard. A lot of them are 22 and 18, so I think I'm going to try to stick to the 12s. There may be only 2 or 3 of them. There's another one near the entrance, I think. But so I'm going to be killing these guys. These guys have some really important items that I need to get. And, you know, most people pickpocket these guys for, you know, ham robes for the quest. But also, you know, you can get easy clues, I think, is the main attraction for these folks. I believe the drop table is about the same between pickpocketing the man and woman, or members, women, and what the guards drop at level 12. So what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to try to get all the drops that I need while killing these folks so that I don't have to use any of my thieving XP on thieving them. I would like to save my thieving XP. Now I'm 11. I'd like to save my thieving XP for cakes, because if I can just get a nice stack of cakes going, I will have you know, much easier time getting through the decade. So that's the plan right now, and I will update you and let you know whether or not we get the drops, because there's a couple really important ones here. So let's get killing, and I'll keep you updated. Okay, I got some buttons. I think I could polish these and get XP. They're not improved by the process. So is this... I felt like I could polish these in the past. Maybe it's not a level 1 skill. It's really not working, so... Alright, well... At some point I thought you could polish these for like 5 XP, but we'll keep going and see what we got. Okay, check it out. There are onion seeds. So I think onion seeds are too high. That's the next one up. But these guys drop seeds, so this will be the beginning of farming for us. What we're looking for is some potato seeds. But I am very, very, very happy to see the first seeds on the account. So there's bronze pickaxe, not as useful. But yeah, I am definitely down to get some seeds from these guys. So we will keep banging away until we get potato seeds. And there's cabbage seeds. So this is pretty cool. I'm sure a lot of you are just saying, like, why don't you go pickpocket farmers and everything else? Pickpocketing farmers would definitely generate XP, and then the stuff I get from there I shouldn't be using to generate additional XP as resources. You know, if I pickpocket a tool or something from someone, then I should be able to use that, but not just straight resources that I'm then using to train, like, you know, another skill. So we can talk about it as we go along, but I think the right way to do this is to try to get these drops from the guards rather than trying to pickpocket. So we'll see how it works out, and we can have a discussion. And there they are. This couldn't be working any better. So there's 4 potato seeds. So that is the start of farming for me. I will need to get a rake, and rakes are a little bit of a pain. I think I have to buy it. So, but I am starting to build up my seed collection here, which is great. There is the first easy clue scroll. Oh, and a rusty sword. So I do need the rusty sword. If you don't know, one of the tasks in Arty, I think easy Arty, is to take a rusty sword to a guy named Tyndall Marchant, or Marchant. It's not merchant. Everybody thinks it's merchant, but it's marchant or marchant. And then if he turns it into an actual sword, it doesn't work if it's nothing, but if he turns it into an actual sword, you get your easy task done. So I know everybody knows that. Everybody knows how to get an Arty cloak, but that's good for me. There we go. There is the first set of logs on the account. So that is the other thing that these guys have. And again, one of the things we're going to talk about is whether or not... So hopefully I can get as many logs as possible from these guys by killing them. And then is it worth it to try to pickpocket logs too? Because you can also get logs from pickpocketing. The most likely answer is no. I hate to tell people, but the drop rate on these is rare enough that even if I were to kill them all and pickpocket them all, I will most likely not get... Oh, there's Quizmaster. I will most likely not get enough logs to... yes, please. I will not get enough logs to get to 9 fletching anyway. So let's talk about this later, and we'll tell you what we got from the Quizmaster. And here's the mystery box. We get a casket. Neat. Okay, cool. There's lots of good stuff that could be in a casket. It's usually cash, but... so let's pick this stuff up and go bank, and then we will come back for more action here. But yeah, there we go. That is the first log on the account, which is great. Again, no matter how many of these I kill, and if I pickpocket all the ones up to level 20, I still don't think I'm going to get enough logs to fletch up to level 9, unfortunately. So, yeah, we'll take a look. We'll see how many we get, but that's a big deal. I can also use these for other purposes, which I think I'm going to. So I'll save that for a little later, and then we'll have a quick discussion. Cool. Getting in here with now 9 thieving, because you can hurt your fingers, is really hard. Wow, this might take a while. Oh, I got in. Sweet. Whoa, there's an iron pickaxe. Right on. That is awesome. I've never even had a chance to use my bronze pickaxe because I'm saving mining for a sneaky little thing we might try later. But that is an iron pickaxe, so there we go. Straight upgrade right there. Another one of the really great drops that ham members have. Ham members are so cool, and they are underappreciated because basically you just sit there and throw away everything they give you, other than easy clues and ham robes. But if you're playing the game the way I'm playing the game right now, this stuff is critically important. So, yeah, cool. There's an iron pickaxe. There we go. It's only 2, but those are the first 2 steel arrows on the account. So that is great. Steel arrows are just such a massive upgrade. I've got some bronze and I've got some iron now. So steel arrows are really good, especially for a guy who's got to just start training his range. So hopefully we can get a bunch more of those. Okay, there's some raw anchovies. Is that 2 sets? Yeah, it's 2 raw 3? 3 raw anchovies, folks. Look at all that potential food. I got to cook it, but, you know, there you go. Oh, check it out. Check it out. Here we go. I think this is a triple log drop. Yes, it is. There we go. Cool, 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 cool. I will take as many of those as I can get, please. Thank you very much. There's a nice pile of stuff on the ground. Got coal, blue scroll, and some bones. By the way, this platform's perfect. There's a level 12 on the right side. There's a level 12 on the left side, but I can't kill them fast enough. These guys are very chill, though. They do not do a lot of damage. I think their max hit is 2, by the way. So this is nice and mellow. Oh, there's an uncut jade. One of the other cool things that these guys drop. They have some of these like second tier gems. So that is pretty cool. Oh, check it out. There is a steel pickaxe. So I just made the bronze and the iron obsolete. Steel pickaxe. That is so cool. Man, these guys are really, really, really good. If you are playing... Oh, there's some potato seeds. I need those. These guys are really good if you're playing in a more linear fashion, I will tell you. Starting at level 0 and working your way up and constraining yourself by decade. Getting a steel pickaxe is huge. That is so helpful. So, cool. I am stoked to have it. Oh, another 3 log drop. Yes! By the way, it's 1 to 3, so you can get, obviously you can get any number. You can get 1, 2, or 3. So every time I get a 3, that is dynamite. Cool. Oh, man. Logs are important, but I do need a lot of them. Another clue scroll. Literally about 4 minutes later. That is at least 3 or 4 I've seen so far already. And I've only killed about 40 of these. I just got some ham gloves. Ooh, there's thread! Yes! Thread is so good. I need thread. Thread is half of what I need to start doing crafting, so that's important. I was gonna say I'm stoked to have some ham gloves. Oh wait, first of all, that's my best in slot gloves, which I don't think I have any. I don't think I have any stats, so whatever. At least I've got some gloves. I don't think I'm gonna roll around wearing pink gloves, but anyway, I'm stoked to get any ham outfit pieces because I remember this being a pain And what I didn't know, and you may or may not know, you probably do know because you're smarter than I am, is I guess the odds of getting ham pieces goes way up once you actually start the quest, Death to the Dorgeshin, which I never knew that before. So I think I tried to do it once before I had started the quest, and I was just sitting there just literally just steaming because I couldn't get like a ham logo. So anyway, any piece that I get ahead of time, I'm happy about. But I don't think I'm going to be rolling purple around town, so we're not going to do that. Oh, there's a steel dagger. Sweet. That is cool. That might be the best weapon they actually dropped. These guys are not huge on weapons, but cool. I'm glad I got it. I definitely think Black Mace is obviously better. But yeah, I guess there's my best piercing weapon. And there is an iron axe, which is cool. I do have a steel axe already. If you remember when I was killing barbarians, I got an iron axe. And I was like, what the hell happened? And then I went back and watched the clip, and it turned out it's because I'd attacked a level 15 one instead of the ones I was supposed to be killing. So I actually threw the iron axe away. So yeah, now I actually have a legitimate iron axe. So cool. And then there's another rusty sword, which makes sure that I can be successful when I go see that Tyndall merchant guy. Cool. There's a knife. That's a neat looking graphic. That looks different from the other knife, but I'm sure it's the same as anytime there's a knife on the ground. But there's a knife, so that's cool. I know we already got it, but here's yet another place where you can get a knife if you want to start fletching. I think I am going to continue to bury these guys. Oh, there's an opal. I think I'm going to continue to bury these guys' bones just to speed up the banking. One of the other monsters who I definitely don't necessarily want to bank. All they drop is bones, so that should actually be a little easier because I would only have to take like 10 inventories, something like that, to the bank. So yeah, I'm gonna keep burying these guys' bones so I can extend these trips out a little longer. Oh, check that out! I got a leather body. Sweet! Can I wear this, or do I not have high enough range? Oh, I can wear it! Sweet! Did that do anything for me besides look terrible? Hold on, let's just see. Oh yeah, it's way better defense. Cool. Right on. Yes, I just got a new chest item. Actually, that looks better than Dark Robe, I think. I don't know, we'll have to examine it later, but there we go, leather body. Another awesome item from the Ham Guards, who don't hurt you and are really easy to kill. They're not that far from a bank. There's no healing around here, but, you know, if they're not going to hurt you, it's not that big a deal. I mean, literally, they drop food that you could cook, too. So, there's some more raw chicken. There's another easy scroll. 2 chicken this time. I got a 3 chicken drop earlier. In case you're keeping track of the raw chicken slot machine. Yeah, there it is. So, that is a needle. Ah, that's exactly what I wanted. Thank you very, very much. So, now we just got to focus on getting some more thread. And then I can go take a lot of cowhides. By the way, these guys drop them too, but it's pretty rare. I can take a lot of cowhides over to the tanner and then get them tanned and start doing my crafting, which is so good. Awesome. I was waiting for that. I think I'm going to get everything I need, and then I could save my thieving XP for cake. So this is working out extremely well. There we go. Level 17 prayer just from burying a bunch of bones. Cool. Let's keep banging away here. Yes, more thread. 6 more. I don't know how much thread you use when you're crafting. Like, I know it's just not that much. You go to the craft shop in Alcarid and you can just buy like 250, and then you never run out after that. I don't know, maybe somebody's doing just like hardcore dragon hides or something to get their level up, but I've never had a problem where I like ran out of thread, but I've also never had to get it from scratch, so interested to see how often they get used. So but yeah, there's 6 more, so that's great. Oh, there's the boots. They have 1 slash, 1 crush. This is just such a bad luck. We'll decide about those later. Alright, we just blew through 128. We're at 133. This is going so well. Like, the only damage I've taken is when I misclick on an 18 and have to fight him instead. Yeah, this is great. So easy and smooth, and so many cool... Hey, yeah, so many jail guards. So many cool drops. I run right through these guys now because I'm not afraid of anything except for them. But yeah, so many good drops. This is a very, very chill spot. And again, like the fact that I can get the drops that I need from stuff like pickpocketing, but I can get them from fighting, just makes this that much easier. Cool. All right, we'll check back. And there is 48 HP. I can't believe I caught that. I almost missed it. But yeah, 48 HP. Getting HP levels is a pretty good thing. They don't come that often anymore. So these guys have been great training. Good drops and good XP. So cool. We'll keep hammering away here. By the way, I'm picking up all of the rusty swords I can find. I can pay 100 GP, which I think is decently in the rules here because it's my drop. I can pay 100 GP to get this thing processed, and there is a chance that I could actually get an upgrade. It's a very, very rare chance. It's not a high probability, but there is a chance that I could actually get a weapon upgrade from these rusty swords. So I will figure out when I want to do that. I am still basking in the glow of my black mace, so and the likelihood is pretty low. So I don't know, maybe end of this episode, maybe next episode, I will give that a shot. Okay, I have been at this lock for a while as I scroll up. Man, it just does not want to open. Sweet. Well, and that's the end of the series. Oh, cool, I got in. Okay, I think, let's see here. 1, 2, and 18 prayer. Cool. Just remembered that this casket I got was from a random. I think I got it from Quizmaster. So let's open it up, and it's an emerald. I gotta sell that. Don't let me forget, people out there in YouTube land. Okay, one thing I am watching very, very closely right now is I am supposed to have 6 thread drops already, and I have 2. Oh, man. And then on needles, I think I'm way ahead on needles. So on needles, I have... No, I'm right on drop rate for needles, but I am way, way, way behind on thread, so that's bad. Keep an eye on it. Yikes, I only have 12 more, and I still only have 2 thread drops. They are a 1 in 33, and I am on 244, and I've only gotten 2 of them. Ouch! Ouch, ouch, ouch. I wonder how far 16 thread will go when sewing up a bunch of leather stuff. I guess we're gonna find out. Alright, who's gonna be the last victim here? This is Hamguard number 256. I did not get any more thread, so let us take these last couple items, and I will head to a bank, and then we will sum this monster up and talk about what we got and what we didn't get. Alright, cool. The ham guards are dead, which is great. I was trying to figure out how to display these guys. I was going to go with ham sandwich, but instead I remembered this one time we were on vacation. My in-laws used to have a house in Hawaii, and we would stay out there sometimes, so we got the kids like library cards for the public library out there, because the library out there had a bunch of like anime and like really cool things you could rent. And my kids picked up like the weirdest anime of all time. They were really young at the time. It was called Hamtaro. It had the weirdest theme song to it. And I just remember my little like 4-year-old memorized it, and he sounded like, you know, Satan when he was doing it. But anyway, so there's Hamtaro. Check it out if you have small children. In terms of ham guards and what they dropped, I put the entire loot tracker on here because there were just so many cool things. I got every piece of ham robes except for the hood, I think. I think I'm just missing the hood, not sure, but you know, I got opals and jades, which is great. I got 3 steel pickaxes, which is super helpful. Some more cowhide I already had, chicken I had, 10 more iron ore is awesome. I got a leather body, that was a direct upgrade for me. 24 logs, which is great. That's right around, I think, close to a little bit above the drop rate, which is awesome. I already had the knives, a couple more steel axes. I got 5 needles, which is exactly what you're supposed to get. They're 1 in 50. Unfortunately, I got 8 thread. I must have had some thread from Impligs or something, because I have 16 in the bank total, I believe. But I only got 8 thread from them. There were only 2 drops. And 2 drops of something that is a 1 in 33, that's not very good luck. There's 7 easy clues down there, so you can see those were 1 in 35 or something. So those were in really, really good shape. 11 rusty swords, which I can try to take to Tyndall Merchant. And I got 28 potato seeds, so that's 9 allotments that I can do. And by the time 9 are done, I probably could do onions next. So there are 9 more of those. So that's 18, I think, allotments that I could try to farm once I get some tools. So in terms of levels, we got our agility all the way up for the decade while we were at Draenor, which was cool. Got some marks of grace, also cool. Got a hit point level and 2 more prayer levels just from burying the bones that I was getting. Bank value barely went up at all, like 6K or something. Must have gone down since market value must have gone down since I started doing this. Yeah, it's a new day in RuneScape GMT. So it says right there it's worth 60K, but didn't show up as much for me. And then I got about 700 gold, so not much there. So that's it. We're going to do a couple rest stops in between actually doing the next monster. So I will see you when we get there. All right, time for a little field trip here. I am going to cruise over to Artie right now. My thinking on this one is I'm going to kill those monkeys. I'm going to kill those monkeys, and I'm going to get some cakes. So I'm going to try out some mage on the monkeys and see if that works. Hopefully it will. Fucking highwayman. Hopefully it will, and then we will, and then we'll come back here. These are the guys that we're going to be killing next. So these 4 guys you can't kill. Malignius. These are the 4 guys we're going to kill. So they count as 1. So I only have to kill 256 in total. Although I'm allowed to kill 256 of each. So I think the right move here is I have a feeling these guys are going to light me up like the wizards and the dark wizards did. And so I'm going to go get the cakes first. And then also see what kind of task I get after I've killed the monkeys. And then I'll come back here. I'm holding off on using my rune essence and doing the quest until I see what these guys drop. Depending on what I'm able to get from these guys, that will determine what I want to do with my pure essence. So, yeah, I think this is a good order to do these things in. I don't know. I'm just playing it by ear. I don't do a ton of thinking. I just do what I can. I also believe that there's a way to get to Artie from Remington here. So I don't ever use this method or this direction. I've used it the other way before, but I don't use it as evidenced by the fact that I'm running around this giant. What the hell building is that? Is that Melzar's Maze? I never understood that building. It's so weird. Anyway, I'm chatting again. Let me go ahead and go over to Artie, and I'll update you when we do something interesting. Okay. There is level 12 thieving. And there's level 13 thieving. Oh, different music. Because I can steal from chests in Artie. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder if I can get nature runes from those. Can't remember which chests are only 13, but that was so convenient. I maxed out my inventory right on the level. That's a nice distribution of cakes versus other crap. So, yeah, I'm going to keep doing this for a little while. I want to build a stockpile up. I have a rough idea, you know, how many cakes I will need based on how much I got my ass kicked, both here and Dark Warriors. I do want to save some thieving XP to potentially go back to ham members and steal from them. I actually don't know what level they are. They might be 20. Save a little bit because I'm short on thread. I don't have a burning need for... Here we go. As you can see, that's my only food. Other than cooked meat. I don't have a burning need for crafting right now, but I would like to be able to get it to 20 in this decade and maybe start looking at what's out there. I have some slots that I can fill out with crafting, I believe, with leather, and then, you know, I need some ranging gear because I am going to get a crossbow one way or another in this decade. So I also could steal some more logs, which I desperately need. So I'm going to I don't know how many levels I'm going to do. I'm going to do a couple levels of this, and then I'm going to stop doing cakes, and I'm going to save some XP. So I will keep you updated. And there's 14 thieving XP. This goes by, 14 thieving level. This goes by so fast. Let's see, that's worse. Way less cake in that one. This just goes by so fast. Like, again, the reason why I'm playing it in this mode is because, in this game mode, is because I want this stuff to matter, and it like really, really matters to me right now. That's never happened before. So, yeah, I don't know exactly when to stop here. I only have, this thieving XP up here can only go to 4,500 before I'm maxed. So that's not good. I'm about halfway there already. Maybe 2 more levels. God, it's already 16. 2 more levels maybe, and then I'll stop. So I'll show you guys 15 and 16, and then we're gonna move on and kill some monkeys. Here we go. That's not cool music. Something's happening. And female. Okay, so I can. So female. I talked about this already. It's weird that they have different pickpocket levels, but whatever. Cowbells. I don't know why you'd steal cowbells, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'd need to. So yeah. So I can pickpocket now from ham members. By the way, look at this inventory. This inventory sucks. Such a waste of XP. Jesus, just keeps going. So yeah, I can get the ham members, and I can try to get some more thread, more logs. Those are the 2 most critical, I think, to my strategy for this decade. So yeah. Anyway, all right, 1 more level to go, and then we're gonna peel off and do it. I mean, one of the things about the wizards, we'll talk about it when we get there, but I can just die to the wizards. I know that my run energy, especially now at 20, my run energy will get me all the way back. And I can go back to my old strategy with wizards of just dying and then running back, which I don't care. I'm not. I've done it before. I will do it again. You know, if it saves me food for the future. At some point, I should be able to, with enough XP, I should be able to just steal just insane amount of cakes. You know, cakes aren't the greatest, but the 12 HP is the greatest. And what I'm doing is not really complicated or difficult. Doesn't require like tick eating or anything. It's like, it's pretty easy. You just step back like a couple steps, and then you eat your food, and then you jump back in. So cakes are going to serve us really well for, I don't know, a super long time. And by the time I get to, you know, these higher levels, I should be able to get different food, and or be tough enough, or find safe spot ways to do a lot of things. So it's really these early decades when this like balance of like cakes and everything else I want to do, you know, comes into play. The other thing is, you know, forcing myself to do this in this mode. I could just wait out stuff like construction. I could wait out stuff like fletching, and then in the next decade or the decade after, you know, I would be able to do the things that I've been talking about doing. I want to do them in this decade. It's more fun to try to get it done. And one of them is I really want to make that stupid bronze crossbow, and I want to be able to use some of my ranging gear. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out how to make that happen. So, 1 more level here, and then let's move on. And coming in, 16 thieving. So I guess I'm gonna leave it there. I don't know. I picked up like 50 cakes. Again, if the wizards hit me the way the other wizards hit me, it doesn't matter. Like, I can basically burn up, you know, 100 cakes or 150 cakes or something, trying to kill them. So I think I will probably like suicide run them if they turn out to be a pain in the ass. So yeah, that's it for cakes. Let's go beat up on some monkeys. All right, let the massacre begin. I hope these guys are susceptible to wind strike. Because sitting here splashing all day is going to suck. My magic attack is up to 9. I got him once. It's up to 9, so I can switch to water strike in a second here, but that's the last one where you only need 1 air rune. So I might stick with water strike. There is level 5 magic. Now there's water strike, so let's switch our... Whoa. Everything else stops when you do that, but this thing all of a sudden just decides to go spaz on you. Alright, let's see if water strike is any better. Hello. Oh, talk to monkey. Oh, that's the special monkey. Screw you, special monkey. Alright. Yeah, this is hitting better. Oh, 3 hits in a row. It's shocking. Okay. I'm going to stick with Water Strike for a while, and then I'll let you know if we get levels. Alright. Here we go. There is level 6 and 250 total. I have 21 monkeys to go. I don't know if I'm going to get there. I've got about 6 runes per. There's level 7 magic. I can enchant crossbow bolts. Not any of the ones I want. Opal jewelry. I gotta see. That's the dodgy, I think. Dodgy necklace, I think is opal, if I remember correctly. Watch this. You can't hit this guy right here, but if you go right here, you can kill the monkey. Things you never knew that you needed to know about RuneScape. So I got 6 casts per monkey. I should get there. I should get this task done. This is not ideal, though. Obviously. Alright, let's see here. Closing in on another level. Okay, there's 8. Nothing fancy about level 8. There's so many in here that you just talk to, and there's very few that you actually kill. There's like 2 on each side, so let's keep going. We're doing fine, I think. Yeah, we're getting ahead of our average, because 6 times 16 is 96, so cool, we are going to make it. Watching my only air runes disappear is a little disconcerting, though. Alright, let's see what we can do to this dude. I need one more here. Can I get this dude from here? Yeah, I can now. Alright, there's Earth Strike. I'm not going to be casting Earth Strike, as we talked about. By the way, these monkey minders must hate these things as much as I do, because none of them are even saying a word. I'm just blasting all these things. There's bones flying everywhere. Zookeeper, by the way, is just checked out completely. He doesn't want to be here. He's like hanging out by the ocean, like doing whatever the hell he wants. So yeah, so there's 9 magic. Alright, there's level 10 magic, and it's fancy. Although, whoa, there's 8 Slayer too. I don't know why that. Maybe that's always what magic sounds like. Sounds like I got something, but level 10 I don't think is anything. Fire Strike is 13. I don't know what's in between this and 13. Weaken. These spells are lame. Cool. Closing in here on another level. There's 11. Now I can cast Weaken. Absolutely lying. You can use Earth Strike too. It's only 1 air rune, and I have a ton of Earth, so let me upgrade a little bit. Probably won't work on these guys. Let's see if we can zap this dude and see. Let's see. Where's that guy? He's right here. Just shoot him over the butt, over his buddy. Alright, there we go. It's a little. Oh, it's got a better sound too. Yeah, that thing's working pretty well. Cool. Alright, I can use Earth Strike too. And this is the last monkey going down. I am not going to get a level. Alright. 5 tasks are done. I will go back to tutorial, get a task, and then probably do wizards next. Cool. Alright, let's see what my guy has for us here. He's probably under me. Ice Fiends. Okay, cool. That's great. Actually, they are close to here, and they are in this decade, so let's go do those before we do the wizards. This is why we come to you first. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, the chance to, like, bang out some of the monsters using tasks and breaking it up, 18 at a time or whatever, is pretty welcome. Not all monsters are hard to kill or whatever, but take off little bite-sized chunks of them is great. So I love it if he's going to give us some stuff that we can do. Okay, I just killed 4 of these and they dropped nothing. I think I read this, but I didn't realize how big a deal it is. I probably could have left Ice Fiends off the decade completely, given that that's 5 straight, nothing. I mean, they don't even have bones. So I probably could have left these off the decade, but I put them on there, so I'm going to finish them anyway. But yeah, so I'm not seeing a lot of drops here, folks. I will say these guys are pretty good. They're not bad Slayer XP. I think they're like 15 each. Go. Level 9 Slayer now, which is what we would have gotten if we'd gone straight to Orlando Smith. But I said I don't mind doing low-level Slayer. I'd rather just earn these levels for now. I'm sure I'll do the quest at some point. 4 more. I got 15 HP left. I would like to win that. By the way, they still drop nothing. This is 160 from my buddy Rick Turpentine. Yeah, I got 11 coins. Alright, here we go. Me and you, buddy. It's for all the cheddar. I'm kicking his butt. 6 HP. Let's go. 4 HP. 3 HP. Yes, I win! Nice. Oh, I can't get any points from this fool. That's not good. Oh man, that's not good. I think, yeah, I mean, my chances of using a higher level Slayer Master, I think Mazja is between him, or whatever the hell you call him. Majna is between him and Vanica. My chances of getting something I can do is just not that high. I could do Majna once I'm done with whatchamacallit, Priest in Peril. So, which I think I can do in this decade. So, yeah. I don't know if it's worth it to go over there and keep asking Majna for tasks. I want the XP. I want my Slayer level to go up, so that Turiel's fine for that. And then maybe I just use Vanica like on the 10th one every time. Yikes. I mean, Vanica could like legit block me for a long time. He could just give me something that's like 80. I guess I could skip it with Turiel and then just keep going with that, but I don't know the right way to handle that. I think the right way to handle it is to hope you get lucky. It's probably to use Majna, but God, that's a long way to walk for a freaking task that might not work out. Alright, let me think about that. I'm going to go back to Turiel and probably get another one just in case it happens to be something I need to be doing in this decade, because this is kind of where the dude lives. Cool, we'll check back. Alright, let's see what this dude has to say for himself. Ghosts. Oh, baby. That is right on. Alright, we're going to take a Slayer pause, because I think I'm going to be killing ghosts in the end of this episode. Is that right? I think it is. Sweet. Okay, thank you. That's awesome. I love how I'm saying that's awesome. It doesn't do me any good. It's not like, I've got like a Slayer helm or anything. But at least I can get XP for Slayer while I'm killing him anyway. So I love that. Thank you very much, Turiel. This is still a good decision. If there was a quicker way to get there, the right answer is to go to that dude Majna or whatever the frick his name is. I feel like I'm drinking a bowl of borscht while I'm saying his name. But yeah, that is the way to go. I need to go there and get level appropriate tasks and hope it works out so I can start getting some points. Slayer points on this account are going to be a pain in the butt. I got to get really lucky on some 10s and stuff, and I may have to pause. To get a task that I can do at some point. Eventually, I will move up decades enough that I'll be able to go back and clean up, unlimited Majna tasks. And that is one way you could get enough points to do stuff. The good news is I don't really need points until I'm pretty far into the decades. So that'll give me lots and lots and lots and lots of opportunities to do Slayer tasks and get points by the time it's necessary to get there. I think a Slayer helm to even make it is like level 55. And Cave Horrors are level 58, I believe, if I remember correctly. I think they're level 58 to even get the mask that I need. And so by the time I'm that level, I could do probably any Majna task that I need to do. I know I can't do all the Vanica ones. And if you're thinking the concept of using Majna to get enough Slayer points to make a Slayer helm sounds like hell, it is, but, old man mode. So I think I'm at peace with this. I'm sure there's something I'm overlooking, but yeah, I'm okay with it. Let's go kill some wizards finally and see how bad these fools are. Here we are. I think I'm in my optimal wizard killing gear here. The mace, unfortunately, reduces your magic defense, but none of the rest of the weapons that I have are much better, so... And it's just such a better offensive upgrade for me that I think it's worth it. So I'm going to start with this air wizard. Hopefully he casts air strike. I'm hitting him. That's a good start. What the hell? That was... Oh, he's reducing my strength. Good luck with that. Splashing. Okay, that was not the worst thing of all time. There we go. 6 air runes. Oh, and some ashes. Those are critically important for me. critically important. And it would not be easy for anyone here to discern why I want those, but I do. So we'll talk about it. Also, these guys have a funky respawn time, so I'm going to have to alternate between them anyway. That's why I'm treating them as 256 together rather than I got to kill 256 of each. There comes the air guy again. So I'll probably do water and air together, and then... oh, there we go. There's some water runes. I'll do water and air together, and then I'll probably do air and earth, and then I'll probably do air and fire, I think is the way this is going to work out. Because air is most important to me. Until I can get an air staff, which I can't remember if you can get it from beginner clues or not. You might be able to. That beginner clue's kind of screwing me, but I promise you we will get there soon. Cool. Let's keep banging away. Alright, as painful a concept as this is, because I think I'm going to start getting hurt way worse. These first two were great for getting hurt. I mean, that's 10 kills already on about 18 HP. So these were way better than the other ones so far. But I think the right thing to do, if I have a limited number of kills that I'm going to do here, is I think I need to do fire and air. Because very quickly, fire strike is going to be what I want to be doing. So I think fire and air is potentially the way to go here. Doesn't look like this guy's hitting a lot more than the other two were. So I think I'm going to go fire and air here because I want to be building up... I'm about to get a level, so sorry this clip is dragging on. I think I want to build up a bunch of fire runes. I do need to have a ratio where I'm... that guy hit me a little harder. I do need to have a ratio where I'm killing more air than other guys. But I can also use my pure essence on air. I don't know how long it takes until you can get double airs, but double airs actually will mean something to me, unlike anyone else who's ever played RuneScape before. So, if I can get to double airs, then that will help me get, more fire strikes together. And there we go. There's 59 strength. That is a heck of a milestone. So yeah, let's keep going, and then I'll check back in if anything interesting happens. Yeah, the fire wizard is not my friend. This guy might take me down right here. He's hitting a little bit more like the other wizards do. Oh yes, I win. Yeah, he's not so awesome to try to kill. So yeah, we'll stick to killing him anyway. We should bank. Let me see if I can kill this guy and bank. But yeah, we're gonna keep killing him anyway because I want those fire runes. Just means more runs back here. So it took me 90 seconds and 100% of my run energy to get back. So that's not bad. That's not a big deal. I know people hate. People hate dealing with stuff like this, but let me go kill this guy. I hate people hate to run back to their grave and waste time and everything, but it's not that bad. It's just not that bad. Like, I stopped at the bank to get some food. I think I'm going to use my I lost those things. I think I'm going to use my my crappy food on these guys as soon as I do that, they stop hitting me. So I'm gonna use my crappy food on these guys, and then just save the cakes for later. So there's a real man wanted to hit me. Punk. Oh Jesus, 6. Ow. Okay. I don't need to use food that fast. Jesus. Wow. Don't mess with earth wizards, folks. They will earth bend you to death. Yeah, it's basically a piece of food or a food and a half per kill, especially of the fire wizard. So I mean, you're talking about, you know, you'd probably need, I don't know, somewhere around like, I don't know, 125-ish cakes to get this done, something like that, 120. So, and I think I had max, I had like just under 200 cakes if they were all cakes before. So to some extent, it doesn't matter how much food you get, and this is only one monster. So you know, you have to find ways in these first couple decades to navigate around taking damage. Just is what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna clear out the crappy food. I'm saving my cakes, and I'm just gonna die. It is a better method than sitting there trying to waste all your food on this. You know, there are a couple. You know, I want these runes from these guys, obviously, and I want these ashes really bad. And so I'm going to go ahead and do this, but you know, there may be monsters where food is way more important in the future than these dudes. So I'm going to go ahead and save it. I know this will be not as big a deal because the total amount of cakes that I could have stolen if I'd started at 10 thieving, I think was around 220. So that's a decent amount. So next decade, man, you're talking about 500 cakes or more. That's a fair amount of healing. So this won't become an issue later on, and then I will hopefully get other food sources or drops that I can cook in the future. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to be using all my food just to kill these fools. Cool. So there is my first ever air talisman. I recognize the fact that all I got to do is Rune Mysteries, and I would get one of these, but I wanted to get it on my own. So, yep, there we go. As soon as I do that quest, I can start rune crafting. And if I have enough essence, which I don't think I do, but if I have enough essence to get to level 11, that's when I start getting double air runes. So that would be tremendous. I hope I can get there, but we'll see. But yeah, that was basically the last, like, other than these runes, which I want and I need. And again, I can kill 256 of each of these if I want to. You know, at some point in the future, I can come back and get more runes. But other than these runes, the one thing I wanted was I definitely wanted to get that air talisman. They all drop a talisman. I already have all the other talismans, so none of them were as meaningful to me as getting the air one. Again, I know it's stupid because I'll get one with the quest, but don't care. I wanted to get it on my own, and now I have it. So happy. And let's get these guys finished up. These are very, very, very boring. So I just want to plow through them, and then we can move on to the next step. Whoa, those don't come along every day, as evidenced by the fact that I just missed it. But that is 49 HP, which is awesome. I didn't even know that was coming. I'm trying to chill and AFK these. They are just as bad. I know it's been no time for you, but I've killed a bunch. They're just as bad as I thought they were. So I'm just dying and coming back here and saving my cakes. So yeah, you can see this guy just rocking me a little bit. But yeah, we are plowing through the tasks. It's 49 HP. All right, there we go. I think I ended up at 258. So I don't know how to get rid of two of them, but maybe I'll just drop two ashes. I think I ended up at 258. I had to go into AFK mode at that point because I did die a bunch of times. At the very end, I went into just killing water and air because they were so much easier. I didn't have to run back as many times, which may or may not have been the right move. But whatever. I'm sure I'll get plenty of runes in the future. So they're dead. We're going to do a real quick summary because it wasn't that interesting. And then we will move on to the next step here. All right, so that's it for the 4 elemental wizards. I wasn't even going to do a summary for this because it's not that exciting, but I did want to make fun of these guys. So let's get them out of here, and by the power of friendship, let's transform them into Captain Planet. This is a cartoon from when I was a kid. You guys are probably too young. It was also super stupid, so instead I'm going to turn him into Voltron, Defender of the Universe. Now, Voltron is not stupid. Voltron is awesome. I do recognize that that's actually 5 lion robots, not 4. But that green one in the front right there, that's Pip, and he was just a complete pud in the series. So he was annoying. Squeaky voice, the whole 9. So I'm still going to go with Voltron here. So Voltron dropped us 987 air runes, which is great. 643 fire runes. Eventually gave up on those and went after some waters. I got a hit point level, another strength level. Magic on the monkeys went from 4 to 11, and we got Slayer from 7 to 9. Bank value is going down. I guess we had an adjustment on market prices again. And I got like 100 GP out of this. So not a lot going on. Let's move on to our next monster. All right, folks. As you saw, the next monster on the list is bear cubs. Bear cubs are boring, boring, boring. I am not going to be killing them right now. If you take one look at our inventory, I'll bet you can figure out what we are going to be doing right now. So let's go up here. It is not a bear cub, but there should be black bears up here by the mind altar, which are also in my decade, and they have the one thing that I want. So I'm definitely going to kill one of these guys. I may come back and kill the rest of them later on in either this episode or the next episode. There is a level 19 black bear, so here we go. Because as you guessed it, as soon as this fool is dead, we are going to go do the first ever quest on the account, and I'm going to get Druidic Ritual done so I can start cleaning some herbs and figuring out how we're going to train herb lore in the future. Oh, thank you. You are a absolute champ. Thank you, Mr. Genie. Back up to 4 lamps, folks. I am going to need that, and that is my bear meat. So I am there, and yes, I do have the quest helper open. I think the quest helper is the greatest thing ever. If I'd never done any of these quests before, you know, maybe I would consider trying to do it by hand, but there's really no point at this point. I've done this six or seven times, I think, so far already. So yeah, let's go get this done, and we'll meet back at the Druid Circle. Okay, I'm back here. Let's turn some music on. I'm back here with my buddy Cake Mix. And he says, I say hello there. He says, I have word. You've been very helpful. Herb lore is the skill. First, I need a vial, which can be found or made with crafting. I need herbs, fill it with water. I didn't realize he's going to explain exactly how this works. Like, there's, you know, there's... Oh, my God. There's a lot of places out there to learn this. 4 quest points. That's a lot. Oh, awesome. I can make attack potions, and I can clean guams and everything else. So that's great. There we go. Druidic Ritual done. I have my first 4 quest points. I need 16 quest points to do a quest that I am going to want to do in the next episode. So I think that's it for... Actually, you know what? Let's go do Rune Mysteries while we're here. And maybe I'll do Imp Catcher too, because I have all those beads. So let's do a little questing spree here. I will catch you up when I get to Rune Mysteries. All right, let's talk to my guy, Duke Horacio. Greetings. There you go. Do you have a quest for me? The answer is, he does. So, there's a talisman. Take it to them. Yes, I'm going to start Rune Mysteries. No problem. And then I got to go to, gives me the talisman, which I already had. So I got to go Wizard Tower. I've never been there before. I'll check back when this is done. Weird. So Cedrador needs, in the Wizard's Tower, he needs the Air Talisman, but he also wants 4 beads. What's going to happen? What is going to happen? You'll just have to tune in and find out. I hate all of you. Never mind. I think it's Mizgog that wants the... Just stop messing around and give me a quest. Oh my God. Do I really have to say please? Loser. Is this really worth a cutscene? Oh, I got an amulet! Oh, it's my first ever amulet! Sweet! Imp Catcher's done! That's awesome! Ah, I forgot that you get that thing. That's awesome! Oh, happy times. Okay, 875 magic XP. Let's see how many levels I got. Whoa, I went to 15! Bones to bananas. Yikes! Let's put this sucker on. Oh, awesome! Cool, thank you, Wizard Mizgog. Cool. I hope I don't get a lot of XP from Rune Mysteries in Magic. Alright, well, there you go. Imp Catcher done. Alright, this dude, obviously, like he does every time, wants me to go see Aubrey. I think I am now going to get my wood cutting up to 12 so I can make a canoe. And take the canoe instead. The first canoe is 12, and I think it drops you at the Champions Guild. I think it goes Champions Guild, Barbarian Outpost, Edgeville, and then Ferox. Or not Ferox, but... oh, wait, there is a Ferox. So, Maybe it's just Champions Guild, Edgeville, then Ferox. Is there a canoe at Ferox? Am I losing my mind? I know there's one out by the Moss Giants. So there's Moss Giants, Edgeville, Champions Guild is for sure. And I thought there was one at Barb. There is one at Barb Village. I made a joke about it, dumbass. Alright, well, whatever. I'm going to get 12 and then see how far up the river we can go so we don't have to walk to Varrock every single time. I'm on the wrong side of the fence. Give me a chance to try out my new steel axe, which is pretty cool. I am stoked on this thing. Shredding everything. I think it's 15 for oak, right? 15, yep. Okay, so I'm not going to get to 15 right now. I just need 12. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. They're usually pretty fast, and then I had one that just, like, took forever. It's kind of... There we go. There is level 11 woodcutting. Black axe. Black axe would be great. I don't even know where to find one of those. But if I find one, I'll let you know, and then we'll start using it. So, one more level to go here. Alright, here we go. One more. Let's go. Come on, baby. Don't fail me now, steel axe. You can do it. I guess I could have cut down one of these dead trees. What a cool noise. Because I opened up a log canoe. Alright, here we go. I think this is the way we do this. I think all I need is an axe, if I remember correctly. Let's get an axe. Let's chop the sucker down. We did. Let's shape it, which is also an axe, I believe. And I want a log. I don't think I've ever journeyed on a log before. I wonder how far this is going to take us. I think it's just south of the Champions Guild, but maybe there's an intermediate step. There might be. I don't think I've ever been on a log before. Here we go. Nope, it says Champions Guild. That's good. A log. That is pretty sweet. I love how I said I wasn't going to wear any purple stuff, and now I'm just like purple warrior here. Look at that fresh amulet, though. I am the man. I could have walked to Varrock and back by now, but now I'll get to do this forever. So, yeah, I will take that all day. That makes me happy. Cool. All right, well, that was fun. Thanks for coming with us on our log journey. All right, now I can just jump back on the canoe and hop back, but let me sell these logs first. Whoa, that's crazy. I didn't know that. So it had, I'm going back to Lumbridge, but when I was at the Champions Guild, it had an option to go to Barb Village. So maybe it's just number of stops. It's not like, that's so cool. It's actually, I think you could cruise a log the whole way. Maybe not into the wilderness. I think you need to walk a canoe to get in the wilderness, but like all the way up to Edgeville, I think you can just go one stop at a time. That's what a log does, and then something that's better, you can go more than one stop at a time, but it doesn't look like it bars you from going all the way up. That's actually super helpful. If I need to get to Edgeville, and I can just click, take a little while, but like, I can just click, a stop and then go to another stop and another stop, another stop. Yeah, that's cool. I never knew that before. I don't know why you ever would want to know that, but now you know it. And I know it, and now you can't unknow it, unless you start drinking right now in the middle of the day. And there we go, Rune Mysteries is done. I might go do some air runes now. Let's see. I'll figure it out, and then we'll see. I'm also realizing that if my intention is to do some rune crafting right now, I should probably take off all my gear so I don't weigh so much. Yeah, that's probably the move here. Although I do have, as many slots as I can right now, I am going to do some air runes and check it out. I was wrong, by the way. You need more fire runes than you do air runes, so that's backwards. But this task over here with the wizard sucked anyway, so I probably would have been very unhappy if I've done all fire runes. But when applicable, we'll probably shift over to doing fire runes instead of air runes. As soon as we get the levels. Cool. Listen to that cool music. Ah, so fancy. Alright, Runecraft 2. Mine runes. Wow, those really are pretty close to air runes. So maybe I'll check on the mine rune collection and make sure we got enough to blast people with. And if we don't, we'll shift over to some mine runes. Yeah, we only have 179 mine runes, so I am going to go ahead and do some of those now, which is more XP anyway, so cool. Oops, misclick. Here we go, Runecraft level 3. The Miracle Dance. The Miracle Dance is whatever dance gets a girl to agree to a second date with me. That's what the Miracle Dance is. There's Runecraft level 4, which doesn't do anything. And there is level 5 Runecrafting. Water runes. Oh, I forget to turn on my other fancy music. Water runes. So, closer to a bank. Not as useful. Not as useful as mines or airs or fires. So, but I'm crawling up the list here. So, fire. Oh, it's not till 14. Gross. That's a long time away. So, yeah, I think I'm doing the right thing here. I think I'm just going to do mines, because I should have enough. If I use all these on mines, I should have enough to, you still cast all those strike spells with just the mines that I get. So, yeah, I'm going to do some more mines to see how far it takes us. And there we have level 6 Runecrafting. Mist runes, that's never going to happen. I just realized every time I came back here to bank, I've been blowing by the West Falador Bank. Old man mode is in full effect. Why would you bank over there when you can come bank over here? Oh my god. Cool, there we go. There's Runecraft level 7. I got some fancy music, but I can't do anything fancy. So, go figure. What the hell is this bank doing over here? In case the last couple videos weren't enough indication, yes, I did run all the way to the altar without the talisman. So, I'm still me. Not sure how distracted and or dumb you need to be to miss a runecrafting level after you walk all the way over to the mind altar, but I just did it. So there's runecrafting 8, level 8 coming in. And there's level 9 runecrafting, which is earth runes. So that's cool. Earth runes are literally the worst. Nobody likes to go to the lumber yard, so why would they like to go get earth runes from runecrafting? There's a reason lumberyard teleports are so expensive. Although it's really easy, just use a dig site pendant eventually. You can just go to the dig site and walk over, but cool. Alright, so I can do earth runes. Again, the first one I'm kind of stoked on is 11 for double air runes, and then 14 I can start doing some fire runes. I think that's it. I have about 55 pure essence left over, but I'm going to leave them in case I figure out something else I need. So we're going to leave it at 9 runecrafting for now until I get some more essence, or I'm sure that, you know, this is what I want to do with them. So cool, let's make our way over to the next monster. Okay, I just completely lied to everyone. Let's not go to the next monster. Let's keep doing skilling. So I'm going to clean some Guam and see if this will get me a level or not. Oh, it's doing it automatically. I forgot it does that now. It's so weird. Alright, well, I can reasonably assume here that we're about to get a level, so that's cool. And... that is so cool. Attack, no one will ever make attack mix. Nice try, though, whoever did the barb training thing. Okay, that was all I was able to get. It was just a 4 on cleaning herbs. So obviously the next thing I'm going to need is I'm going to need some vials. And I need some Eye of Newt. And I have a way to get Eye of Newt in this episode and not next episode, but it will require 20 thieving. So I am going to head over to the ham hideout, and I'm going to use up my remaining thieving on trying to get additional supplies from ham members. So let's go ahead and do that, and if I get something important, I will let you know. Important in this definition is I'm really looking for some thread to craft those bodies. Unfortunately, any gems that I've gotten, which are usually pretty good XP, getting a chisel is actually a pain in the butt. I think I need to buy a chisel, and I will not have a chisel until I've got 1,000,000 gold and I can convert it. So, yeah, chisels we're not really prepared for, I don't believe, by the developers, but you know, most people would just buy a chisel for next to nothing. So yeah, so I think, you know, crafting cowhides is the way to go at the beginning here, and I need some more thread to be able to do that. So Let's give this a look, and when I get some thieving levels, I will update you. In case you're wondering how this is going, it's going swimmingly. This is the number of times that I have failed down in the thing. And it's still failing. Not only that, but my thieving's done to 13, so I'm not sure I'll be able to pickpocket hand members when I actually get in here. Oh, and now I open it. Great. There is level 17 thieving. Nothing fancy from that one. I'm basically, I mean, you can see it for yourself, but I'm basically going to get a whole inventory together, and then I'll show you what we got. You can see here that we did get thread. I think when you steal logs, you can only get one at a time, which is a bummer, but we got another log, and we got 12 more thread, so this is working. It is really hard to do. You get kicked out of here a lot, and then at one point, while I was trying to pick the lock to get in here, my thieving went down to 8. I literally hit Soul Wars and then went to Clan Wars and got my stats back and then canoed back here because it's kind of a joke. Doing this at lower level is bad. 17 gives me one more level of buffer, but I am getting kicked out of here a lot. You can also stub your fingers on the jail they put you in, so it's kind of a double whammy. I'm going to keep hammering away, though, and see if I can get some more stuff. I'll check back in on the first inventory. Okay, so I was able to get a full inventory together, and that's what it looks like. Now, some of these things are really actually just resources. Like these logs gotta go. Tools are fine. Non-upgradable weapons are fine. I mean, I just sell it anyway. You know, an opal's a resource. So's a guam leaf, unfortunately. So's chicken. I got an easy clue I can't use anyway. Feathers, not directly a resource, but I prefer to get those myself. Steel arrows are best in slot for me right now. That coal goes bye-bye. I think this is... that leather body I'd have to sell anyway. I think this is more representative of the stuff I would keep. I considered thread to be a tool more than like a resource that you use. It's just the resource is the cowhide or the dragon hide or... You know, this is more of a tool, and then the rest of the stuff is just, yeah. So that's I think a little better, like what it's going to look like after I thieve, because I don't want to just thieve a bunch of resources and then use them. You know, you can go out as far as like I think level 84. You got to the rogue chest out in the wilderness, and it has dragon stones and some other stuff in there. Which I don't think should be allowed. It has cooked sharks, and if you steal cooked sharks, just like cakes, I think you should be able to eat those because it's not like they're not resources. You're not using them to generate additional XP off of it. But yeah, so I think that's the way I'm going to treat it. I would have made more gold if I just pickpocketed coin pouches. So I don't really have a problem. There goes the thing again. I don't really have a problem with selling this stuff. But I do think the purpose of this is if you're going to steal and be allowed to use the item, it has to be a tool or something that you're going to use that's not just additional resources that you need. As badly as I would like some more logs, I don't think that's within the intent of the game rules that I'm trying to put together. So, yeah, we're going to stick with that. At some point, if I ever get any viewers or anyone cares, then they can tell me whether or not I should relax any of these rules, but I like this right now. I like getting my stuff and my resources from drops and seeing how far I can get with that. So cool. Yeah, there you go. First inventory. All right, I'm sure I'm going to fail now. There we go. Cool. There is level 18 thieving. Let's keep going. I might drop some of this too instead of selling it just so I can keep going. And let's see if she punches me in the face. Oh. There we go. Level 19 thieving. And here we go. She's running away from me. She's punching me in the face. And she's knocking me out. So we're not going anywhere. We're not going here. We're not going anywhere. We're going into the jail and not getting level. Sweet. Alright, let's try this again. I hope this is not the same person. Dun, 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 dun. I can steal from silk stalls. I can pickpocket the male guys. And Zogre coffins. Cool. All right. Well, there's level 20. Let's go pull our little maneuver that we're going to do and try to grab something. Okay, cool. We made it to Entrana. So let's go over here and let's try this again. I have 20 thieving now. Hopefully this doesn't use up too much XP because I'd like to save a little bit for cakes if I run into a bad situation. But here we go. I've never tried this before. Well, I tried it once and I didn't have the level. Steal a candle. A higher power smites you. Okay, that didn't go so good. Let's try it again. Look at that. I got a candle. It's only 20 XP, so that's pretty good. So I'm going to try one more here, just a backup candle. Get my ass kicked again. Come on, baby. You can do it. One more candle. Yes, that is so cool. Awesome. All right, I have 2 candles. Cool. Okay, cool. So we have some candles. I lit my candles, and then I got rope to get down here. Okay, so I got to use the rope. Let's see. Use the rope. Yep, and I think that stays there forever now. Climb down. Yep, and we made it. So cool. I am after some cave bugs. So the whole point was to get to level 7 Slayer. So right here is the wall beast. I don't know why I marked this tile, but this is the wall beast. So the whole deal with the wall beast is if you start the square before the wall beast and you run to the square after, he can't get you. You just can't stop on this square or walk across it. Cool, so these are cave bugs. I want something. It's a 1 in 64. I will check back if I get it. Cool, there it is. That is only 15 KC. There is an Eye of Newt. Something that would not stoke out anyone else except me. So what is one Eye of Newt going to do for me? Remember a couple episodes ago, it was a long time now, but I was killing imps and I was next to the Tower of Life, which is like the worst quest of all time, and I told everybody I hate it. If I can just get my construction to level 10, then I can use this Eye of Newt and some feathers, and I can make a thing called a Newt Roost, and the Newt Roost will, every time I create one of them, it will drop a bunch of Eyes of Newt. So this one Eye of Newt right here can start my herb lore grind, and all I gotta do is get it to 10. Tower of Life is also a novice quest, I believe, and so in this decade, by the end of this decade, if I can get that construction up, and again, this is where logs are just such a pain, but I have some ideas about what to do, then I can go ahead and start killing Newt Roosts, which means I can start making those attack potions, so I can start getting the ability to clean and use higher level herbs. So super, super cool. Thank you for hooking me up there in 15 kills. I really appreciate it, guys. But yeah, this was part of the plan since the beginning, was I needed to get Slayer to 7, even within my game rules, and then I could come down here and do this. There is, I will spoil it now. In the next episode, there's one other place where I can get an Eye of Newt for 1 in 64, but I thought this was fun. You know, there is no game mode where you can't, like, you know, I don't know, just buy a candle from Catherby or something, but I don't think there's a shop locked account out there. Maybe there will be. But, yeah, 20 thieving to get the candles, you know, kill muggers to get the robes, 7 Slayer through stupid Turiel, and, you know, had to wait till the second decade, obviously, plus the first set of quests, plus this one Eye of Newt, and the feathers from the chickens, means I can start training herb lore. I wouldn't call it efficiently, but it's definitely a lot more efficient than, like, cleaning herbs, or trying to get Eye of Newt as a drop. So, yeah, plan came together. I am stoked. That really worked, and so, yeah, we will work on this. We will work on this after, probably during the next episode, I would say. I want to go ahead and finish the last monster. I've been teasing it long enough. Oh, one more thing I want to do. Let's see what we can do on construction, just to get started, and then we'll go kill the last monster. Cool. Thanks for watching my insanity. And this is how we begin our construction skilling grind. I know it looks impressive. Let's get our ass up to Varrock. Once again, if I'm going to be running around, I should take my stuff off before I do it, but whatever. Old man is both forgetful and patient, so I will just slowly walk my way to wherever I need to go. Alright, here we go. It's time to buy a house. I don't remember how much houses cost. I hope they're not too expensive. How can I get a house? $1,000. Okay, that's not too bad. Yes, I definitely want to have a starter house. Okay, so there's Remington. So I got books, whatever. Now, relocate. I don't think I can go anywhere yet. I don't know what level it is. Taverley's not much better than Remington. Although I'd rather be able to get to Turiel pretty easily. That's a lot of money. Never mind. Alright. Cool. So let's take off this gear. So if I'm going to go run over there, let's take off this gear. I do not need the construction guide. Goodbye. Let's take off this gear, and then I'm going to cruise over to the lumber yard. And there is a reason why I only have 4 logs, I promise. Cool. Okay, here we are. As you recall, I am allowed to buy construction stuff on a 1-to-1 gold basis. Which early on sounds pretty impactful. What we are going to do here is we are going to buy 2 bolts of cloth. I think that's the right answer. Ow, that hurts. And then we need some nails. I don't know how much nails cost. 3, 2, 5. Wait, what? Iron nails cost more than steel nails. Okay, I would like some steel nails, please. I don't think I'm going to need that many. And then what I would like to do is I want to turn these into planks. So let's do all of these. Okay, 1487. I don't know what sawdust is for, but I'm taking it. Okay, I think that is everything. Let me just check real quick, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm glad I checked. So I need 2 more of these. Oh, that's going to be the end of my cash. Ouch. Okay, so, I mean, as you can see, if I get really, really rich, you know, you could use stuff like bolts of cloth to help train construction. I don't think, I might be wrong, but I don't think it's a super viable method. But again, the whole point with construction was to give myself a chance to actually get the skill up. And so I do need bolts of cloth for a couple things here to get started. I don't think it's gonna, like, you know, make it just super simple to train construction. Construction is still, you know, it's still regulated by the decade you're in, so I can't go past 20 anyway. But I think hopefully now I have the beginning of a start here for what I am going to do with construction. We will... I'll check back in when I get over there. Alright, here's the next thing I want to be doing is I am going to turn this into... I'm going to turn this stuff into soft clay. So that will be our next move. I'm sure a bunch of you know what I'm doing. That'll be my next move. So, one of the things I can do, especially as I try to get, you know, these first kind of easier levels. And again, the goal here is to get to 10 construction so I can do Tower of Life. If I can do Tower of Life, then I can start creating Newt Roosts, and Newt Roosts will let me get a bunch of Eyes of Newt. Unfortunately, if I don't get, I think it's RDK 3, then they're not noted, so it does force a bunch of banking. But that would be the, you know, that'll be the start of herb lore for me. So that is all the clay I have. I'm gonna boogie over to Remington now. I think I have everything that I need to get going, and I'm gonna show you a little bit of what I'm gonna do here. But yeah, what has happened now is if I can get a source of clay, which it appears will be a lot easier than getting logs. Plus, logs are shared by 3 different skills, which makes them kind of like at a premium. And I still want to get to 9 fletching. Then I could potentially use clay instead of logs to try to increase get my construction up. So yeah. Anyway, let's go see how this all works. I just don't need the steel axe right now. Let's go see how this all works and whether or not I figured this out correctly, and then we'll talk about next steps. Okay. Oh, cool. I don't actually have to buy a parlor. Thank God. Okay. Well, never mind. So yeah, I didn't know you needed a pin to go to building mode. That's kind of weird. Okay. I think. Let's see if we can try to do this right. So, okay, I can build a chair. These are pretty good XP, by the way. Okay, there's 58. Okay, I got 1 chair. Now let's build another chair. I hope I'm doing this all right. Okay, use a bunch of nails. Wow, you bend a lot of nails, even if they're steel. Okay, construction 2. Torn curtains and a brown rug. So speaking of brown rugs, I've never done this before, ever. Now, I can take my 2 bolts of cloth. Yes! Okay, I did not math this out, so there's a high likelihood this was going to suck. That is a boring-ass rug. So I can get rid of the rug. You guys, just, if this isn't the content you were looking for, I don't know what is. So now I make the rug again. I'm construction level 3, and now I can start building clay fireplaces. Yep. Oh, 3 at a time. That's a lot. Okay, let's remove. Okay, and then let's build it again. Dang it. I only had 10. So let's remove, and then let's build it again. Yes, I want to remove it. All right, I'll build it one more time. So I don't think this is going to get me to 4, unfortunately. Nope. So I need 10 more to get to 4. So logs are not the move for me, and bolts of cloth are too expensive. It's a very nice rug I have here, but I can't get logs, so that means no planks, and bolts of cloth are way too expensive for this game mode. So I'll keep taking a look, but I think this is going to be the answer, which means obviously that I've planned ahead that something in this decade is going to give us a bunch of clay. So you can just run out right now and figure out what I'm going to do. But that is the beginning. So that's 3 construction. That's the beginning of how I'm going to get to 10. And then when I get to 10 again, I go to Tower of Life, do that stupid ass quest, and then I can. I think I might be able to do Daddy's Home. Oh no, there's Daddy's Home. By the way, has a bunch of resources I need that I don't want to spare on it. So it's a lot too. I forget all the stuff that's involved, but you need a bunch of stuff for Daddy's Home. But yeah, so I can use clay to try to get up to level 10. Looks like I would need, oh god, another 900. So I need 30 clay. So if I can get 30 clay, or soft clay, either way, then I can get to level 10, and then I can do Tower of Life. So anyway, there's a cool little construction skilling aside. Now, I promise we will now go to the correct monsters. Thank you for coming with me. Okay, we are closing in on our spot here, and this is a place that I have never been to before, ever. I don't think a lot of people have. That right there is a Forgotten Soul, so level 20, and I don't know what the name of this tower is. There's another one, and then if you go up the stairs, I believe, so there's 2 Forgotten Souls, and then, oh, here's a guy training. Huh, cool. So maybe these are worthwhile. And then you go up one more, and there are 4 up here, and they're all level 20, which is great. So this is our new spot. I believe, I hope these guys don't kick too much butt, but I believe these are ghosts for Slayer purposes, so let's kill one real quick. We'll see how many hit points they have, and we'll see how tough they are. There's a 2. They have a lot of HP, so that's great for training. I don't know how good a mace is against them. I'm not sure how good any weapon should be against a ghost, but damn, these guys have a lot of HP. This is actually awesome for training, so I'm stoked. And I think the max hit might be 2, which is incredible. So I'm just waiting to see here. This is taking longer than I thought. Otherwise, I would have done it in the middle. But I'm just waiting to see here whether or not it's going to update my Slayer task. So let's get this dude dead. Okay, one more. Any day now. Dead. Wow, listen to that. That's so fancy. I can kill cave crawlers. That's Slayer level 10. And these guys have really, really good drops. So this is what we're going to be doing. I will give you some updates as we go. The only bummer here is it is very, very, very far from Soul Wars, the teleport in. Although every 20 minutes I can just come back and then run over here. It takes basically full run energy to get to this side of the island. But this is a great spot. I am super excited. I will keep you updated. Oh, hi there. So here is 2 vials of water noted. This is so cool. These monsters are just so bizarre in the top corner of Isle of Souls, but they are so great at the same point. So yeah, there we go. We are going to try to collect a lot of those, and I will just reuse them to make potions, empty them out, and keep using them. So really, really, really cool to see that. Look at that. 60 strength. I can wield Dragon Warhammers. I can go God Wars Dungeon via the strength shortcut. That's pretty cool. I can wield, like, all dragon. There's level 11 Slayer. There's Grimy Catadine. That's cool. There we go. 60 strength, man. And I am barely into the second decade. So that feels really good. Cool, cool, cool. Check it out. Here we go. There is a small fishing net. That is so cool. So, yep. I can start fishing now. and I can fish, you know, as far up as I want with fishing net. You could get to 99 with a small fishing net if you were so inclined. That is also net trapping for Hunter. So got to be able to get it to the level where I can start doing it, swamp lizards, but that's net trapping as well. So yeah, I cannot tell you how excited I am to be killing these things. These are absolutely a little gem if you're going to be playing old man mode. So that is a fishing net, and I'm hoping to get a bunch of those. I already got lots of rope, so I will be set on, you know, late game Hunter at some point when you're doing Sally's. So yeah, this is this is great, man. Like, one monster dropping so many cool things. By the way, it hasn't even begun the stuff that they drop. There's a sapphire, which is pretty cool. Yeah, hasn't even begun the kind of stuff that that they will drop. You can kind of guess there is a pestle and mortar sitting right here, so it's a little bit of a tip off, but they have really good drops. So let's keep banging away on these guys. Okay, here we go. Check that out. That is a water battle staff. How badass is that? So originally, one of the things I was thinking was, you know, maybe I don't need to be killing these guys early in the decade because they drop such amazing stuff. I mean, the good news about a water battle staff is, first of all, I got to get my magic to 30, and I think attack maybe. So this is not usable in this decade, which is fine with me, okay? That's a great weapon. It's got great attack stats, tons of melee strength. What this does is obviously provides for the future. When I get to the next decade and get my stats maxed, I can either use this to attack with if I can't get a better upgrade by then. Obviously, I can use it for unlimited runes, which is great. And then the final piece is I can start low alching at 21. So this is the source of, potentially, this is the source of some, oop, there's 12 Slayer. Wasn't thinking about that. There's some Mind Runes. This is the source of some gold on the account. Now, those drops are pretty rare. They're not like, you know, 1 in 5. So I'm not going to get enough battle staffs to, you know, get 1,000,000 gold or anything. And I think I will probably, you know, want to keep... I'll probably want to keep at least one if I can get the regular staffs. Hopefully in this decade. I can't remember if beginner clues drop water, air, all that stuff. I'm saving my beginner clue. I know I could have probably done another one by now, but I'm saving my beginner clue for the next episode because I will be able to do it, I believe, or part of it at that point. So, so yeah, but that is a heck of a drop, and it's a heck of an increase for me, or an upgrade for me. So yeah, these guys, again, their drop table is just dynamite. I love it. There's some air runes. 41 of them is a lot, so that is great. But yeah, so anyway, we'll keep killing, and obviously I'm pretty excited by this part of the episode. Okay, now it's kind of decision time. So now that I see how tough they are, I'm about to get a Slayer level, but now that I see how tough they are, you know, I could bring like 2 cakes per trip maybe. I could run back to Soul Wars right now, which means I could do Clan Wars and get healed, and then I'd be able to bank. So I could run back right now. Get healed, although there would be a lot of walking both directions, unfortunately. I'd be walking right at the end. Let me just see if there's a faster way back. See, if there was just a way to cut through Soul Wars, it'd be so good. There is not, unfortunately, I don't believe. So, because the teleport's right here. This is the one bummer about this spot, is just location-wise, it's in a bummer, in a bad spot. So I can run back right now, go get myself healed, and then come back. I can obviously bank my stuff. If I bring like 2 cakes per trip, I believe I can... I think I gotta go down here. If I bring 2 cakes per trip, I believe I can extend it long enough to get back to the portal. Get back to the portal every time. I think. Is that right? I teleported here. Yeah, I think that's about right. So... You know, what I might try to do is I might try to do that. I wonder if there's any like way to cut through this. I don't think there is. I might just bring 2 cakes per. I think I have about 42 cakes, which means they would be gone. If I extend this trip, they'll be gone before, let me see how many I've killed. Killed 14. So, yeah, actually, that would do it. That would do it. I think this is a good use for cakes. I think I'm going to bring 2 cakes per to try to extend the trip. Let's make sure I don't go the wrong way. I'm going to go this way. I'll bring 2 cakes per to try to extend the trip, and then I'll just teleport back to Soul Wars, get healed, and then run back. I think is the way to do it. But there is going to be some walking, because I can't get there on one single run energy, unfortunately. But yeah, it's doable. I mean, this is definitely not the worst thing I've done on this grind so far. So yeah, but just look at that inventory, man. I got a bunch of runes, I got a bunch of herbs, I got vials of water, a water battle staff, and a gem. Like, oh, in the beginning of fishing, like, could not be a better start to this thing. So I literally just, you know, I don't know. One of the things that, you know, we could sit here and debate about is, you know, I do get to kill unlimited Turiel monsters, and when he says ghosts, I mean, these are technically ghosts, so every time he gives me ghosts, you know, am I allowed to come here and basically do these? He doesn't give that many, so it's not that, like, you know, it's not that overpowered. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Like, I just very, very, very happy to be here. Very happy to be killing these guys. They also had the best, I think they had the best melee weapon upgrade. And part of the reason I put them on here originally was if I didn't get this black mace, I didn't want to go through another decade, like, just going bronze sim. So that's part of the reason I put them on here, is they do have the next best upgrade. Although I think my black mace is going to be better than whatever they drop. So it's not, you know, it's not like they are completely overpowering. That battle staff is a little overpowering for the next decade, I would say. I can't remember the stats, but I think it's like almost like an Addy Sim or something. I can't remember. It's really good. So maybe on the next decade, what I will do is I will, maybe on the next decade, I will have to wait kind of till the end of the decade before I can use a battle staff. It's the one thing that's a little bit out of whack. It is the first thing that will get me legitimately closer to like to 1,000,000 gold, though, and that is something I want. Although I'm finding really creative ways to get some of the items that I need. So yeah. Anyway, let's keep going. Sorry I talk a lot, but this is very exciting for me. I was just listening to my level 60 strength clip and realized that I said I can wield all dragon. That is not correct, sir. I hate to tell myself, but no, I do need 60 attack, not 60 strength. I got a little too excited there, but yeah, it's just part of the charm of watching a dumbass play the game really slowly and have delusions of grandeur. So anyway, sorry, just kidding. And there is 13 Slayer. Oh, 4 vials at one time. Yes! I realize I don't actually have to go upstairs because I kill these so slowly. I'm sure the second one will come back before I mean, the first one will come back before I kill the second one. So I'm just going to park it down here. There's also a little dungeon down here. It's weird. I've never been down there, so I don't know. Maybe I'll check that out too. It's probably more of the same. We'll see if this dude comes back before the second one is... Yep. Okay, so cool. I'm just going to sit down here because it's closest to the bank and, you know, teleport and all the rest of the stuff. So cool. Let's keep banging away. Cool. There is 14 Slayer coming in on the account. This is good. One thing I was tripping out about a little bit, which I figured out mathematically I'm okay on, is if you have a Slayer task that would take you out of the decade, that's a little bit funky. You know, later on, I don't know. I don't think it'll be a problem, but I think what I do is I just probably, you know, if I'm going to Turiel, I can just stop in the middle of a task. But I wouldn't want to get like another ghost task that was going to take me out of the decade and then not be able to finish these off. So I got to be a little bit careful like how this works. But I'm sure I can maneuver around it. I just don't want to go through 20 and then would have to switch to like regular ghosts or something. So anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Nice, 30 mine runes from a single drop. That's awesome. Wow, I'm gonna say that based on that noise, I can kill something new now. Banshees! Cool. Banshees are another monster. I think they're in the next decade, but that's another monster that can drop the Eye of Newt, but it's a 1 in 128. So, again, there's also one other monster in this decade I can get it from, but, spending the time to go kill 15 cave bugs is definitely worth it. But cool, 15 Slayer. There we go. That is the upgrade I was talking about. So, that is a steel longsword, which is cool. I think this is the second best thing I could have gotten if I was not able to get the Black Mace. So, Black Mace is better, for sure. However, Black Mace is, crush only, and, if I run in a situation where I need stab or slash, it is good to have this thing. So, cool, that is great. This was going to be the first place I went if I didn't get that Black Mace, but luckily I got it, so held off on these guys for at least a little while, but I couldn't help myself because these drops are just too good. So, awesome, there you go, Steel Longsword on the account. Here we go, 16 Slayer coming in. More fancy music. I gotta be able to kill something new now. Yep, cave slimes. Neat. Yeah. I mean, Slayer has fancy music, like the extra fancy music, like every level. Because they gotta give you, they gotta give you something more to kill. There's some notable gaps in there, though. I think it'd be fun. I mean, Slayer's already such a great skill. It doesn't need any encouragement. But it'd be fun if they could get something in there in some of the gaps. Some of the gaps are a little bit annoying. I think 87 to 93, I think. Although Cerberus is in between those two, right? So, if you don't... What the hell? Oh, my task. Cool. Alright, task is done. I was like, what's that noise? Okay, the task is done. I think I'm going to kill enough... Let's see, how do I want to do this? I want to get back to Turiel right now. So I'm going to kill enough... No, I'll just cruise over there right now, because I got my home teleport. I'm going to go get another task. I think I have enough XP remaining. I got about 1,300 XP remaining till 20, so I think I have room to get another task. And then this will be worn off, the minigame teleport will be worn off, and I can just come back here. If I get a lame task or something that doesn't look like it's doable. The only thing I don't want is I probably don't want 40 more ghosts. That would move me out of the decade. Although I get all of level 20 as well, so that would give me a little bit of buffer, but I could always go kill maybe wimpier ghosts and then balance it out so that I end up at 20. But yeah, we will figure it out. I want my equipment up there. Alright, let's go run over to Turiel. This will give us a chance to heal anyway. So let's run over to Turiel and then... Oh yeah, you can't come from here. And then let's see what we get for the next task. Oops, misclick. I still hate you, by the way, a lot. In case you're wondering. Alright, back to see Daddy for some abuse. Birds! I wonder if chickens are birds. I want to do some chickens, because I want some more feathers. I mean, chickens are birds. Dang it, I used home teleport. I do want to kind of do some birds. And I do want to do some chickens. I wonder if there are chickens around here. Alright, I'm going to figure it out, but I think I want to do chickens. I get a little more food that way, too. Oh, I should just... Oh, no, but then I got to cook it. Yeah, alright, cool. Thanks for the chickens, buddy. Remember where the chickens are. So these are pretty close, so I'm just going to kill these. I don't know what... I might drop the bones. I might drop the bones, I think. I mean, I don't have enough room even for the raw chicken. Oh, 15 feathers. Sweet! 15 more feathers! Double sweet! Yeah, I might not pick up everything, but yeah. Oh, can you kill this guy? No, you can examine him. He says he rules the roost. Nice roost, get it? Anyway, dumb. So let's kill 31 of these guys, get some feathers, and move on with our lives. Dun, dun, dun! So that was only 93 XP. Okay, so I could go back to Turiel at this point if I wanted to. I have about 1,200 XP to level 18. I don't want to get ghosts and then get blocked from being able to finish my task. Although I have killed 41 ghosts so far, so... Yeah. So yeah, I don't want to get blocked. I think I'm going to leave it here. That is task number 8. Actually, let's do one more, and then I'll set it up that the 10th task, I will see, maybe do Priest in Peril and go see Majchna. I'll go see Majchna and just see whether or not the last, the 10th task, which would be my first points ever, is doable or not. So, yeah, all right, that'll provide good drama. Hopefully we get a good task from what's-his-butt. All right, we're back again, Turiel. What you got for us this time? Scorpions. Interesting. Scorpions have a decent amount of HP, but they do not have... I don't think they have 50 each. The issue with the ghosts is those Forgotten Souls I'm killing have 50 each, and so 40 of those would be a ton. In case you're wondering, I did not put Scorpions. They are killable in this decade, which is great. They're like 14. And I didn't put them on because they don't drop anything, really. You get like a ensouled head every once in a while, but they don't really drop anything. So I think this is going to work out perfectly. This will get me close to 20-ish. And then what we're going to do, this will be next episode, though, but what we're going to do is we're going to do Priest in Peril, I think. Hopefully I'm not blocked. Hopefully it doesn't give too much XP. It might give too much prayer XP. I can't remember what it does for you. But hopefully we can do Priest in Peril, and then I would like my 10th task to come from Majchna. Still just dumb name. High likelihood he will give us something we can't do in this decade, but I'm willing to give it a try. And if it's doable at all, then I can get points and I get the multiplier for 10. So that's good. I mean, I believe it's 40 combat level to do Vanica. So that would be the most amount of points. However, the problem with Vanica is he could just give me something that's just super stupid high level. And then I would be blocked from doing it for a long time and I have to skip anyway. So I think the move is to use, that weird devil-looking dude with the green jumpsuit on and in Canifis and see if I can do his task or not. So, yeah. Cool. All right, we're going to take a little quick intermission on going back to Ghosts, and I want to get something done and show you what I'm thinking. So let's head over to Varrock real quick. Just remember, only an old man would decide he wants to go to Varrock and pass by 7 banks and not put any of his stuff away. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I have a knife and 20 logs. I think you know what is about to happen. So, let me do 5 of these to start and find out how much XP it is. Let's see. 5, yeah, okay. So, all 20 of these are just going to be 1 level. Okay. Well, let's do that then. Let's do them all on these. So let's make these all into arrow shafts. And that will get me to level 2 fletching, which is a start. Remember, we are trying to get to 9 somehow. And this looks like all the logs I am going to have for this entire decade, unfortunately. It kind of sucks. Alright, there's fletching level 2. So I think the move here is to keep going with this. Okay, so they're all made. Now what we can do is, this is part of why I like feathers. Let's go grab my feathers, which I have no idea how they're in the front. So let's grab all my feathers. And then the other thing, oh, I should have done this on the way. That was stupid. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to make some bronze arrowheads. So let me go ahead and make these feathers. Yep. I'm going to make all these headless arrows. So that's 15 each. So that's... We're getting going here. Oh, those are so good. Oh my god. There's 3. I can make bronze javelins. I don't think that helps me. God, these are good. Oh, headless arrows. And then I can put... I don't have enough bronze bars yet, but I can put arrow tips on top of these things. And that'll be even more XP. There's 4. Oh, please. This is so good. Unfortunately, I don't have enough bronze arrow tips. Oh, 1 more level. Come on. 1 time. 1 time. Yes. Short bows. Short bows. That's not doable. Because I can't get a flax drop. Can you sinew to make a short bow? If they did, then I just screwed myself. Damn it! Damn it! That means I need one more log somehow, and I can't get it. Shit! I should have thought that through. Can you use sinew? I don't know. I'll look it up, but I don't think you can use sinew for a thing. But anyway, we'll look it up. So that's that, and then I'm gonna take. Let's put these back in here for now, and then I'm gonna take all of these, and then 12 of these, and I'm gonna go make some bronze bars. Get rid of that, and there's 12 and 12. I'm gonna go make some bronze bars, and then we'll come right back. Okay, we're back. I think part of the problem was that I didn't even think, okay, I can make arrow tips now, so I'm gonna make as many arrow tips as I can. Part of the problem was I didn't even think this was gonna work all the way up to 9 fletching, which maybe it will. Look at this stray dog's barking at his cat. That's funny. Cool. There is level 7 smithing, so I can make bronze full helms, which is cool. I wish I could have gotten that in time for it to be useful, but that's okay. So I didn't think this was going to work, but not only do I need, would I have needed a log for a short bow, I also need a log for the crossbow stock if I actually do pull this off. So yeah, that's kind of a double screw up. Yeah, but I do have a sneaky way in the next episode to potentially get a log. I just need people to buy off on the concept. Yeah, so anyway, we'll talk about it when we get there. Cool, so these are 19 each. Not gonna get me that far, unfortunately. There's 6. This is not gonna get me to 7. I don't think. Nope, it's 15 for 19, so those are not that great. They're not, like, incredible. Okay, so I can get to 7. I can get to 7 with lamps. That would be 60, and then I'd have 210 XP after that for doing them at 7, which still probably wouldn't get me to 8. So I'm a little short. One of the bummers about fletching is you got to get to 9 before you can do bronze bolts, which sucks because I have made 200 of these. And I've got the feathers. But if I could get to 9, my problems would be over anyway, which sucks. Plus I'm out of logs, which double sucks. So I think that is the stopping point for now. 120, I'll be able to put 8 more sets of 19. So that right there could get me to 7 once I get a little bit more bronze. I just need some more tin, and I have a plan for that. So this will get me to 7, and then maybe I could get to 8 with my 4 lamps, because that'd be 280 XP. So maybe I get to 8, but I'm still a level short, and I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it. So I'll keep noodling on this one. But yeah, there's 6 fletching, which did not look real possible. As a reminder, we can still do construction with clay now, and that's 6 fletching, which did not look doable given how hard it is to find logs around here. And, fire making's just shit out of luck. Sorry, buddy, but I'm not burning logs for nothing. So, yeah, so 1 level, man. I got to manufacture 1 level somehow in fletching. And everybody always complains about how tough fletching is at the beginning. Try doing it when you can't cut down trees. So, yeah, we'll keep banging away. Thanks for the skilling aside. Let's get back to ghosts. Actually, let's not get back to ghosts. I forgot about that scorpion task. Let's go deal with the scorpions, and then we'll get back to ghosts. It's hard to jump around all over the place, but, this is where a lot of possibilities open up for my account, and my head is kind of spinning with all the different things I'm trying to do at once. If you're wondering about some of the skills that I haven't trained that I could be training, I'm saving them up because I feel like better uses of that XP will reveal itself. So I put mining in that camp. I put wood cutting in that camp. If I don't have a need to do it right now, even crafting, if I don't have a need to do it right now because I haven't sorted range, so I don't need all the leather items. I already have a leather body, which is cool. Then I'm gonna save it because I feel like I will get smarter and more challenges will reveal themselves, and I'm gonna want that XP later. That's why I don't just cook any of my raw stuff right now. If I'm gonna use cooking XP, I would like to use it for higher healing food. And to do that, I would have to get better, raw, higher healing food. So, yeah, and same thing with fishing. Like, what's the point of doing fishing right now? Until I need it for a quest, since I can't cook any of the stuff that I catch, until I need it for a quest, I just don't feel like it's a good idea to use up the XP. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go deal with the scorpions. So these guys are a little too wimpy in some ways. They're only 17 XP each. I can't believe I'm at a point in my life where this King Scorpion's an issue again. I didn't think I would ever go back to that dark, dark place. These are only 17 each, which isn't going to get me as close as I was hoping. I think it's only one level. But the 10th task is here, so that saves me some XP, I guess. It will be here when we're done, so that saves me some XP for Majna if somehow I get lucky and get a task I can do. So, cool, we'll finish these up and move on. Can't believe I'm getting my ass kicked by a bunch of level 14 scorpions. But whatever. They don't know who I am. I will just kill myself and run back here with a smile on my face. So do your worst, idiots. Let's finish this dude off here and celebrate together. Not because of my music track, cave background, but because of level 18 Slayer. Oh, I just hit a 9! Sweet! How could I hit a 9? How could I hit a 9? I've had this strength level forever. I don't think max hit is... Does max hit depend on somebody else's defense level? I don't know. I didn't think so. I thought max hit is a max hit. But anyway, so I just hit a 9. Awesome. I'm stoked. I totally thought that might happen when I got to 60 strength, but I wasn't seeing it, so maybe I wasn't paying attention. But anyway, hitting 9s is awesome. So cool. Okay, here's our last scorpion for the Slayer task. Good decision not to put them on there. This is what I've gotten from killing like 40 of them. So I got one scorpion head, so I didn't even drop bones. Apparently you can't hit them either, so there's that. I did die once and then just, you know, hit my grave, ran back to my grave and got my stuff and fought him again because it's not worth my time. Every time I try to show you guys something, it just turns into a long clip. Alright, there is Slayer level 19, and the task is done, and that's 9. So, okay, that's it. I promise you we will now go back to Soul Wars. That's it for Slayer. The next task I'm going to get after I do the quest to open up Canifis, if it's doable, and then I will get it from Majna and figure out if we can get some points. First points on the account, so... Cool, cool, cool. Let's go back to Ghosts. All right, cool. We're back. Thanks for coming with me on my little adventures. Like I said, I want to try to get, I want to try to get as much stuff done as I can in this decade because I get a way higher sense of accomplishment. Yeah, and if you're sitting there, wondering why I don't just use quests like everybody else does, I don't want to. I really don't. I will be using some of them to unlock content, and if I get just crazy frustrated with a skill, then maybe I'll do the quest and get a bunch of levels. But in general, I want it to mean more, and so quests are there kind of a means to an end rather than just a way to skip through this really fast. I am really enjoying this. I mean, look at me. I look ridiculous, and I love it. I got every piece of it, and it all mattered when I got it, and I'm having a ton of fun. So. Yep, that's the deal. Let's keep killing ghosts here. Here we go. There's a grimy Guam. Yeah, get pumped. I can now clean Marintil. Cool. So there's another source of XP for Herblore. Awesome. There is, right as I run out of room. He's a clown. There is, what am I going to do? Jesus. There is an air battle staff, so that is awesome. I guess I'm going to eat my strange fruit. That sucks. I think I would rather get rid of an earth rune. I hate to say it, but I think I'm going to drop those earth runes. But there's an air battle staff on the account, so again, that's awesome. I said, they're not that common. I got the first one at like 25. Now I've killed, Now I've killed 79, so I have 2 and 79. That's actually more common than they are. So I've been kind of lucky with these, but the air one is probably one of the most useful. It's either that or obviously fire for alking and maybe spells, but mostly alking. But air would be probably the second most valuable one I could get. So happy with that. I guess I'm just gonna wait out the timer here and go back. 2 cakes did not get me all the way to the end of the timer, although I could try to YOLO one more here. Oh, I don't have any inventory room, so... Yep, there you go. Air Battle Staff. I am done with 80 of these. These are like a vacation, by the way. This is just such a wonderful place to hang out and kill stuff. So I'll check back if anything interesting happens. And here we go with... Nice. Level 6 Herb Lore Anti-Poison Mix once again. No one's ever going to make that. Getting like 2 HP... Getting 2 HP and, you know, protecting yourself from poison is not super valuable. Especially the pain in the ass it takes to get there. So let's finish these off, go get healed, and let's head back. But I'm doing these, obviously, because I got to being able to clean Marintil. Cleaning Marintil for the first time. So let's put our little clean guys. I don't know how people usually handle clean and dirty. Clean and grimy. I don't really have a good method for it, so my bank sucks in general. I know nothing about banks. I don't even do the potion thing. So, sorry, old. Whoa! Wasn't paying attention. 50 HP, fancy music. Right on. Okay, cool. That's a very good milestone right there. I passed 300 total, too. I had no idea. But yeah, that's 50 HP. Cool. Right on. There is the Fire Battle Staff. So, cool. Cool. Thank you very much. I don't think I took a clip of it, but I also got another water and another air. So I think I have 5 battle staves right now. And the only one I'm missing is earth, which frankly I don't think is that important. But yeah, that is huge for the account right there. I'm hoping I get a staff of air and fire from clues anyway. But you know, it is great to know that in the next decade I will be able to use that thing. Cool. Alright, perfectly hidden behind this wall is an Earth Battle Staff. So cool, that's it, man. I have 6 Battle Staves, got 2 water, 2 air, 1 of each of these. That is perfect. I couldn't have gone any better. Very happy. I thought these were 1 in 128, so I should get at least 1 of each. So that makes sense, I guess. But I'm only on 108 kills, and I have all of them plus duplicates. So something, maybe it's not 1 in 128. I'll check it out again, but yeah, these are great. Like I said, I can alch them at some point. By the time I'm 55, it probably won't matter. I'll probably have a bunch of gold by then, so I won't need to alch them. So my only option would be to low alch them. I could always sell them to a shop, which I don't know how much they're worth to the shop, but would be to low alch them, which is kind of a shame. I only need 1 if I'm going to use it as a weapon. And, you know, I only need probably 2 of them if I'm going to use them as unlimited runes. So, yeah, we'll make a decision about what we want to do with these at some point in the future. But it's good to have options. This is the one drop that I feel like is really overpowered for a level 20. But, you know, again, you can't use it until the next decade anyway. So, yeah, happy to have an Earth Battle Staff. Well, my microphone was blinking. I didn't realize it. So I was gone for a little while. Just got 61 strength on the account, so that is awesome. That is also 128 Forgotten Souls killed, so halfway done with the task. I wish I could kill thousands of these. They're so good. Okay, that's different. I just got Mithril Bolts. I don't remember those on the drop table? Is that the same thing that Chaos Druids drop? Maybe it is. So maybe they're not that special. I can't remember. Is that the thing that they drop? I know that Chaos Druids drop bolts. I think it's bolts. It's just so weird. So anyway, I'll look it up. But there's 20 Mithril bolts. So those are the best bolts I've gotten so far. Just gotta get a crossbow. By the way, I'm committed to getting that crossbow in this decade somehow. If you want to know the other way that I could get a crossbow immediately, all I would have to do is do Shield of Arav, and I could get a Phoenix crossbow. So I've chosen not to go down that path. I could have gotten it at the very beginning of this decade. I chose not to go down that path because I think it's more fun to try to find a way to get a bronze crossbow instead. So anyway, we're gonna keep banging away on the bronze crossbow. If I think it's impossible, I will just go get a Phoenix crossbow, which is super simple. So yeah. Anyway, but I would really like to get 9 fletching, and then I need a couple logs. I'm gonna need a couple logs to be able to actually make the crossbow. So cool, we'll keep banging away. Yeah, so the myth bolts are just 1 in 64. I just hadn't gotten lucky with those yet. I'm at 180 kills, by the way. I have two 1 in 128s. One of them I just think would be neat. It's not a real big deal, but I think it would be neat to get, and I have other ways to get it. And then there's another 1 in 128 that I actually want. So I'm dry on that one item that I want. So we'll see if I can get it before I get to 256 here. Cool. Well, there's the wrong 1 in 128. I just got a ball of wool. That's not what I was talking about. All right, with this Guam. Bam, there we have level 7 herb lore. I wonder how far we have to go until we can clean Terramin. Terramin is 11. All right, so we got a ways to go until that, but yep, level 7 coming in. All right, here we go. 7 XP left. Cool, 51 HP on the account. That is tremendous. All right, I got 11 HP and I need to kill 4 more. I only have 2 inventory spots too. Yeesh. I guess I could drop earth runes again if I had to. I could drop a fishing net too because I have a lot of fishing nets. Math says I shouldn't be able to kill 4 of these with 10 or 3 more with 10 HP, but maybe I'll get lucky. I can always run back. Hey, grimy dwarfweed. That's like super rare. And an irrit. Now I'm out of inventory and I'm supposed to kill 3 more. Why does this stuff happen to me? Cool. 2 to kill and 2 HP. What would you do? I think I'll save a couple of herbs over other stuff, which means I could drop them and then I would have a couple inventory spots if I run back. That's 3 HP. I forget how long it takes for this thing to go around. If it's a minute or whatever. I'm going to AFK for a second and see if I can get 2 killed. Alright, this is the last ghost, and yes, I waited for my HP to go back up. So, last ghost right here, we have 8 HP, he's getting wrecked, we're in good shape. So yeah, this is going to be the end of the Forgotten Souls for us. I want to call them the right thing. And then we got one more thing to do, and then that will be it. So let's go ahead and get this guy dead. Decide I'm going to drop the body runes. Nope, that's stackable. Cool, so we are here, and I think the right move is to go home. Whoa. Okay, body runes. So the right move is to go home, and then let's do one little fun thing, and then we will wrap these guys up. Cool. Well, this might take a second, because I need to have a fishing level of 15 to use mini game teleport to the trawler, and my brain is insufficiently experienced for Nightmare Zone. Thanks. Okay, we are here. Here's my buddy Tyndall Marchant, or Marchant, however you want to look at it. He will take our sword. So I was looking at the stats for this, and I have like a 1 in 24 chance of getting something comparable or better than a black mace. So I have 17 here. They each cost 100, I believe. I need to get it done anyway for the diary, so I'm going to go ahead and see if we get really lucky. Here we go. Bronze sword. That's not lucky. Okay. Let's give him another sword. And we got a steel sword. Okay, so that's cool. That's, you know, our backup weapon was a steel longsword, so got a steel sword. That's cool. I'll take it. I'll take it. And the next one we get is an iron sword. That's not so good. I think that's the most common one you can get. So here we go again, and just a longsword. Iron longsword. Oh, okay. Iron longsword. Boring. Here we go again. See what we got. And it's another iron longsword. Okay. Nothing fancy. Try again. Here goes all my money. Bronze sword. No good. Let's try again. Come on, buddy. Yeah, another iron longsword. Bummer. Let's try again. And there's a bronze longsword. Let's keep going. This clip might get deleted. And there's another bronze sword. Uh-oh. It's not looking good, kids. There's another longsword. Ah! Okay, what do we got? 7 more. There's another bronze longsword. 6 more. That's another longsword, iron longsword. 5 more. What? Gave me was a very rare antique, no release, but hey, it's worth some money. Holy crap! What the heck? Whoa, I had no idea that could happen. Sweet! Thanks, man. I got all my stuff back. Okay. I got my gold back. That's awesome. Weird. Oh no, iron longsword, 3 more. Come on, baby, let's go. Bronze longsword, we got 2 more chances. Iron sword, last chance. Come on, one time. Oh, it's an iron sword. All right, we didn't get anything. So now that we're done, and I think those are the last rusty swords we'll ever get, I could have gotten a myth longsword, a myth regular sword, a black longsword, or a black sword. I would have, any of those would have been helpful. Again, that would have been better than the steel longsword for backup on the black weapons, and then obviously mithril would have been better. So at least for the regular sword. So anyway, didn't get lucky with that one. Got all my money back, which is totally random. And that is it. So let's go ahead and wrap up the last monster and talk about what we got. Cool. Alright, cool. That is it for Forgotten Souls. Those ghosts were not super scary, so let's bring in a ghost that is a little more scary. This is the Juggernaut from the movie 13 Ghosts. I know it's a playing card, not the actual Juggernaut, but that ghost is a little more scary. If you haven't seen the movie 13 Ghosts, give it a look. There's some parts that are a little bit campy. It's got the dude from the movie Hackers in it, and he's kind of silly, but also the actor from Monk. It's a great, I like the movie a lot. I thought it was very entertaining. It's not a lot of CGI. They had to do most of it with, like, acting it out with horror makeup and lighting, which is kind of cool. But yeah, definitely worth a look. I would check it out and see what you think. They put a lot of work into, like, the backstory and stuff behind all these ghosts that are plaguing them in this house. So Forgotten Souls were amazing for drops. I got 107 different herbs. I got 9 different battle staves. I think I got at least 4 or 5 air, so those were the big winner. I was supposed to get 8, so this is good and on drop rate. 18 small fishing nets, which means I can start fishing on the account. 38 vials of water, which is great because I can reuse those and kind of use it for Herblord training, just pour them out and fill them back up. Although I will need more at some point because I'm going to want to be able to store a bunch of potions in my bank. But fortunately, I think we can get that done. And then in terms of experience and levels, there's a lot going on here. I need to update this more often. But 2 hit point levels, 2 strength levels. These guys were great training. Magic went from 11 to 15. I got Slayer from 7 to level 19. Did a couple little mini tasks in between. Thieving went from 10 to 20. I got smithing up another level. Herblore we unlocked and went from 1 to 7, just cleaning guams and marintils, so that's great, because if I ever start making potions, I might get up a bunch of levels. Fletching, we got to level 6, mostly on headless arrows and feathers, and then bronze arrow tips. I need this to get to 9, and I'm out of logs, so we'll try to deal with that next episode. Construction got up to 3, which is huge, because now I can train it with clay, soft clay instead of logs. And then Runecraft went to level 9. My bank value is all the way up to 1.78 million. These were the most valuable monsters by a mile. We got 216k worth of loot from them. And then current gold in the bank is only up like 1,000, but it's actually up way more than that because I spent some on construction and rusty swords. So I actually probably made like 5,000 and then spent 4 of it. So great monster, great monster. Yeah, that's it for this episode. So this was a ton of fun. Next episode's going to be even better, believe it or not. And so I would love it if you would send me a like or a subscribe or even some just comments. I really need comments on these videos. Take a look at these. I know the first decade was a little boring. It will start to accelerate at this point, get a little more interesting. But I do need comments, please, so you can tell me what you like and what you don't like and what I need to be changing. So yeah, that's it. This is the old man signing off, reminding you that character is revealed when no one is watching. So thanks everybody, and I will see you in the next episode.